Hello, everyone. I think we've been waiting for long enough. So I'm gonna. Second. I think that should be a good volume for the music in the background. But yeah. Hello. I'm a bit unexperienced about OBS and stuff. But yeah. Yeah, to sum it up, as I said pretty much everywhere, Reimagined is cancelled. We already said kind of that like a couple months ago in the Game Jolt page. 7 months ago. Basically, the game wasn't going to be finished. We were gonna work on like a comic or something, but then that never really ended up happening. Not gonna lie. We did make like a page in Neo Cities, I believe. Was it Neo Cities? I don't remember. I think Monkwe started to working on. Oh, you're gonna put spaces here. Well, must not be because it was progress. But anyways. This is running. No, unfortunately, I am not. I've just lost motivation for the project. Yeah. Gonna be reading through all the comments, but however, I'm gonna be reading as many comments as I can, answering as much questions as I can. I'm gonna showcase pretty much everything that we had done for the project. So yeah, I would say, I don't know. I don't know what to really start with. So I guess we're gonna start with the main build that we had. So, 1 second. Why did DUSTTALE Reimagined got cancelled? Lack of motivation, and pretty much extreme burnout of the project, and then like it has a scope that is way beyond me. But yeah, I made this disclaimer. This build is going to be released to the public. In fact, I may need to like how's it called? Finish it here on stream because I didn't have time to. But yeah. But yeah, I'm gonna showcase pretty much everything that we have in the build, and then try to make everything else that is not available in the build, like that is like coded but not available. I'm gonna try to make that available for you guys to try out. But yeah, this build has a lot of unfinished placeholder assets and dialogue, outdated rooms and ideas. Not represented what would have been the final game, but yeah. I will show you what I mean by like rooms, ideas, and dialogue like a little bit later on. But for now, we're gonna start with what we had playable in a base of a build. Yeah. Here are the controls. Again, this will be released. That's why it has like all of this. But yeah. This intro is also slightly updated. It doesn't have like any custom sprites or anything. But yeah. Oh yeah, that jump scare was like rust as fuck. Oh, I in no way I got the 1 in 100 chance of that. Well, I guess that's a good send off. That's a funny send off. I forgot I had coded that. Oh, that's pretty funny. Oh, okay. Okay, that is pretty funny. I'm gonna publish the game build after stream, I guess. Yes. Check your game build notification. Is there going to be recorded gameplay published into YouTube? Yes, this stream will be kept on YouTube, and then I will record the whole build and upload it to here on YouTube, and also it will be uploaded on Game Build for the trial. But we will didn't see the live stream. Flowey, yeah. Chris Dance, can we get the build please? Yes. After the stream is done and the build is polished. Will Flowey use stalling attack? Not really. But yeah, anyways. Oh, I forgot that I have like a save file. Give me a second. Give me a second. Give me a second because I forgot that I have a save file active. So %. Let me get rid of that one real quick. I will skip the intro as you the Flowey jump scare was going to be removed, but at the time I thought it was cool, so like we kept it in. But yeah, I will show also all the stuff in like the dev server pretty soon. So like, but yeah, for now we're gonna start that. I think we'll segment this stream into like segments, like showcasing the build, showcasing pretty much everything in like different segments, and upload that separate. This is the whole main in a second. I'll lower that a little bit more. Even down, yeah. That's Nah, 10 seconds. 10 seconds. Okay. This was a placeholder screen, although I really like the art. Again, I will show you. Actually, let me show you right now what the other concept that is more recent that we had for it was. We had this other concept for a naming screen that I'm pretty sure was actually coded. Let me see if I can find that actually later. Okay, let me see. Okay, I'm gonna open a bunch of stuff because they have like a bunch of stuff here. Kara intro concept. This was another idea that we played with. Text engine running, January build, overall build, and dash tags. Virtual test, Flowey B2, that's good. So I think that one's it. Let me check. No, was it in here? Did I code this? Wasn't this one? I'm not sure where it was. There was one name selection. No. I'm not really sure where I kept it. There was one. I will show you guys this one as well. Yeah, because I do want to showcase everything. Naming concept. I think this one's it. Yes. Okay, this is the one. Like as you can see, pretty placeholder assets. Yeah. As you can see, placeholder stuff. There will be like cracks in the background. There'll be an actual decent sprite, an actual decent text. But you know, that was kind of the idea of this one. But yeah. Bro sounds like he's underwater. Yep, my microphone is not that good. I'm sorry. Are the sprites going to be published? That is going to be up to the spriters. I have told them already that if any of them wants to release anything from the project after it's done, after the live stream is done, then they will be free to do so. So be high as hope. It's the guy from Tutorial. Do check your game notifications. Sure. Get stream sniped. Okay, bro. Okay, that's funny. Anyways, so we had that. We had this other Kara intro idea concept that is a bit more recent than the previous one. Yeah, it's basically the entire thing. Okay. And then you can choose whatever. Ignore the outline. Again, was a concept that we did. Nice things here. Yeah. These were like concepts. Weren't meant to be fully final or anything. Jesus Christ. Let me can I lower that? Can I lower that? Give me a second. Definitely be prepared for this stream. 10 volume. Just so that your guys' ears do not get destroyed. Skip. Bro, when does this game get good? Anyways. Obviously, like you can see, the effect is not that good. Like the delta room background, whatever. Oh, that's a bug. Anyways, but yeah, you get the idea of that. Will the MFAs be published? Probably. I wouldn't say so. The MFAs are pretty bad. Not gonna lie. Like, the overworld system was made from scratch up for this game. It's all a mess to work with. That is also one of the reasons why I'm canceling this, because it was a pain to make overworld sections, and overworld is like 99% of Undertale. So yeah. Anyways, let me name myself. I will name myself. Because why not? That's why I name myself in every Undertale fan game. Oh, why is it loading me here? Fallen. Also, I will say this game is the first game, how's it called, in which I had to do a save system, so that's a bit scuffed. Also have Discord persons, you know, whatever. I should also have put a number on that. Oh yeah, the thingy here. There we go. Here there was supposed to be like a thingy that says press set or something. These are encoded, I'm pretty sure. Like, you can only use the butterscotch pie. You cannot use anything else. Also, for obvious reasons, these are placeholder items. Yeah, you can run. You can also dash in here, although that's not meant to happen. You acquire the dash later. In this script that is in this build, you will acquire it in this room, but in the current script that we had, would have been later. I will tell you guys when. This is an outdated script, by the way. But yeah. These are also old sprites of flowers, but you know. Not gonna lie, I was pretty heavily thinking of remaking this music, getting someone in the team to make another theme better than this one. I'm not really fond of this one, but you know. Oh yeah, there was supposed to be, of course, there will be some portraits here, portrait sprites, whatever. And again, dial is different, but you know. Here there was supposed to be like friendliness pellets appearing or something. You get the idea. B1 boys. In this part, you would have actually had to like instructions for like dashing out of that, and then like Flower will try to like. Oh no! Oh no! This. Okay, I have to delete that that thing. Good to know. Oh well. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get rid of that. That's another thing that we have to fix. But yeah, how's it called? Yeah, in this version, you would like Flowey will like try to fight you here, but like Toria will like appear and like throw Flowey over, just like it happens in Undertale, something like that. The encounter wasn't gonna happen here. Originally was, but we changed that because for balancing reasons, because you had no item, so it would be a no heal boss fight on the first thing, and you would have to accustom to a new mechanic. It was pretty bad, so we decided to like leave it for later down the road. But yeah, in here in the current script, pretty much, you wouldn't have acquired that. Tori would have just saved you, and that's it. Anyways. Hi, Toriel. I'm pretty sure that this room was made specifically for Under event, and then it wasn't even used in the trailer. Like, if the room that you saw in the trailer, that is this one, is an edit. It's like edited in the video. Yeah. No levels. Oh yeah, you can dash. To dash, you just have to run and then press the interact button. I planned on changing how this works since it just feels really bad, but again, didn't really have time to. Let me check the chat. Much better. I feel bad that you guys use clicking when not Game Maker or you don't click it. That is so true. I've been using Game Maker for like almost a year at this point. Jesus Christ, it's so much better. I guess that's it. Clicking looks hard to me. Yeah, clicking is super bad. I'm not gonna lie. It always been so high, bro. Yes. Cases tutorials is nothing was there. Yep. Yeah, pretty much. You can tell that like half this game was like not even done, but you know. Oh yeah, I guess now it's a good time to start talking about the routes. There in Reimagined there was going to be two main routes. We were still deciding if we wanted to do a neutral one or not. But basically you were going to have the pacifist route, right? And then you would also have the what we called internally the betrayal route, which basically every monster runs away from you. So the only way to kill them is to like get them to spare you, and then use the betrayal kill mechanic from Undertale to like instantly kill them. Oh yeah, this does not go away, although I can no longer interact with it. This is meant to foreshadow Flowey started to kill monsters, but you know. No spikes in here because we never got to call them. Although that's easy. That is like probably the easiest part in here. But you know. Yeah. I think we should be starting this. This one actually has some, I guess, new content for you guys. Since there is a track here that we didn't actually get to release because Fatty finished it a bit after Under event. Again, dialogue's outdated, but you know. In there, a pellet would have like tried to attack Frisk. But yeah. Also, this whole section is outdated. This was kind of like here to meant to be a tutorial for the dash, but again, old script. In this script, you would have already fought Flowey with the dash. So yeah, I don't know. It was pretty bad. So in the new one, you wouldn't have had any of these like binds that you're going to see. In fact, you don't even have the dash in this section. You would unlock it right after the chase. I will tell you guys more about that later, but yeah. And yeah, in here, in the old version of the script, you would have gone here, and this would be the grotto. And that's a bug, because you're not supposed to still be hearing the music. So yeah. So the game looked cool, wish we could play it. Again, this build will be released to the public, but yeah. I forgot about that. What? Why is Fish so happy? A little bit of everything was right in a way. Yep. Fish is happy with something. Yes, the explanation of the day. The explanation of the day, all the old stuff, yada yada yada. Ruin 7, I think it was. Let me hop on Ruin 7, which is that room. Okay. And in here, you would go to the candy room. Tori would be waiting for you. The idea was that halfway through the chase, Toria would have like surrounded you with flames that would like help you tank hits without dealing you damage, and then she would like come here and say like, follow me, and they would like drag you to the grotto. They would carry you to the how's it called? To the bowl candy room. She would like burn off one of these things, one of the vines. Oh yeah, no collisions. She would burn off one of the vines, and behind that there will be an entrance to the grotto. No decor added here. That was added. If you guys saw the decor in, I'm pretty sure it was this room. Yeah, in this room, like over here in the trailer, that was done as like post edit. You can see the light here. In here, it's supposed to be a chest that would contain a monster called the Mimikute, I believe. Oh yeah, and activated encounters here just so that you guys could like fight this guys. Riveting gameplay. This attack is a bit scrapped. That was supposed to be like, how's it called? The idea was supposed that it would throw the arrow thingy as like a boomerang. It would like show the path, and then like it would throw it and then catch it or something. I don't know. Yes, I'm gonna tag this because I also wanted to show some stuff that I'm not sure if we implemented. I'm pretty sure I got rid of it, unfortunately. Yeah. That's a bit of a shame. But anyways, I'll tell you guys what I mean soon. Let me try and get. Let me get another encounter. Oh god, this one is the most unfinished. But I think this one was kinda cool. Yep, since it's a Medusa head, you cannot move. I just got an idea for this because like the area was like 4 snakes. I think I have the concept here somewhere. Give me a second. Now, where was this? I might have sent it in the chat. Let me see. Concepts. I will show you guys about all of this stuff like in a bit that I'm just glossing by. Where were these? Again, ignore all the glossing past stuff. We will come back to it later in the stream. The stream is gonna be long. We have a lot of stuff in here. Oh yeah, this was Mimikyu, like the concept art by Temi. I was like, oh, it would be pretty fun if like, since in the ruins you don't get a chest, it would be pretty fun if like, oh, you get a chest in the ruins, so like you would get the top load, right? But then I saw this art like, so I was like, oh god, we cannot do that. But then I saw this art by Temi-chan and I was like, oh, it would be cute to like add this one back. And I called Mimikyu because mimic and cute. And that's pretty much it. And then there would be like the box hater would be like their sibling called Mimiko. But yeah, the two attacks planned for Parsnick were like that they would dig up in the ground and they would like attack with like mini Parsnicks like, that are spinning around. And then the other one would be like it would show you the lines for like a second of like where the attacks are gonna come through. It will paralyze you to like stone or whatever, and then the snakes would pass by. Same this here because that is. I don't know why people joining the server, but you know. You made better work than other DUSTTALE fans. Not gonna lie, I mean. Thank you for the glossing, I guess. No, but I have seen takes like 3D DUSTTALE, for example, looks pretty cool. And even though it's not a DUSTTALE, Dust is also pretty cool. I have tested some stuff for them, and I cannot wait to see what do you think of those. But yeah, get streams from them. Too many questions. Was there one of the plant plus radio in which Sans not intentionally had to kill monsters? Nope, Sans never really killed. It was mostly Flowey. At least upload a build in case of the cancel of it. After stream. Yep, that will happen after stream. But yeah, anyways. We killed Parsnick. We did have the whole system for like leveling up. This song for the grotto was actually kind of half debated on if it should get scrapped or not. Because some people on the team said that it didn't really fit an Undertale fan game. Not gonna lie, for me it's one of my favorite tracks in the game. So I was a little bit biased on keeping it from that. But yeah, I don't know. I would have probably eventually made a poll, so like saying what is your least favorite song. I think that this one has a charm. Also, I will tell you guys about the lore of this section. I'm trying to get a frogget here because that was the third enemy that was coded. The grotto was meant to be. God, I'm getting every enemy except for a frogget. The grotto was meant to be. You know how the underground before used to be just the ruins, but then they expanded and like to the entirety of the underground. Well, since obviously they didn't have the core back then, they needed some kind of energy, right, to like keep their electricity and stuff, whatever. Oh, there we go. So what they basically the idea of this place is that they gathered natural energy from like crystals and stuff that they found in the mines. I do like these two attacks, so for the final frogget, I think they're pretty cool. Would maybe add like some effects to the other version of this one, like where it jumps up and summons flies, because otherwise they look way too similar, but you know. But yeah, the idea for the grotto was that it was a cave where they basically got the natural materials where they will like use to get energy and stuff. That's why it has the core line motif at some point. Where was this? Where was the line motif? It was here. Yeah. Anyways, this room was specifically made for the trailer, although it was going to be it was going to be actual playable. Just a little bit of a challenge and stuff. The reason why I'm not going forward is because there are no more rooms in here, unfortunately. Oh yeah, that's why the transition looks rough as fuck. But yeah. I think the part that I was really excited about the grotto was like making all of these pretty lights and stuff. Like for example with the save point. You see it has like this rim light, like kind of signs to freeze as like yellow color. It's pretty cool. Anyways, that was it for the rooms that we had coded. I will show you guys all the layout that we had for the grotto. Yeah. So what kind of name is Parsnick? I don't know. We decided to do like stuff for. Speaking of, actually, let me show you guys. Let me put on some music. No, actually, before that, let me show you guys all the other encounters that we had, because there were a few more encounters. We had, I'm pretty sure it was, what was it called? Actually, let's start with Ruin Flowey. This was meant to be, okay, here. This was meant to be the Flowey fight. Although we only made one attack for it. And was, as you can see, pretty much undone. Yeah, not even dialogue, but you know. This one was basically made for Under Event. But I like the idea of like, of this attack. Yep. And this is the only attack that was made for this battle. You know, comes with dash. I haven't really showcased that, but like, yeah, you can showcase both in the overworld and in battle. But yeah. The reason why the music is so dramatic, by the way, is because right before this battle, there was going to be a fake out of it being a Toriel battle. But then Flowey would come in last second and kill Toriel right in front of you, right before going something like good luck or something like that, and then like it would fight you himself. Then we have Mad Toriel, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, this was for the betrayal route. This was going to be the boss of the ruins of the betrayal route. It was going to be Toriel basically, but like not holding back. Oh, we haven't even made the second talk of that, but this one had no attack zone. But yeah. We did have some attack concepts done, however, by Traxxas. These were made for Underben. I was like, oh, you know what? This is cool enough that we might as well make it into an actual attack, obviously with like actual sprites that fit the project and no displays for those ones. But you know, I like this one a lot. For like Toriel raises her arm and like fireballs just start coming through. You have to dodge them. I think these ones are pretty cool. In the pose tutorial, it's also pretty cool. The idea would be that tutorial basically like would try to give you a chance to spell her after seeing like you kill pretty much everyone in the ruins and the grotto and everything. So after like 2 attacks or something, you would tutorial would like get pissed off and would like say like, okay, you are clearly not a good child. I'm not going to defend you. This is what you're gonna do. So I'm gonna try. So I'm gonna protect every other monster that is out here. And yeah, that was the kind of the whole stick. Well, I work with the guy that said 1%. Because it seems he's sticking to it. Hi, what's up? Hello, Glitz. How are you doing? I'm pretty sure there is one more thing in here. Ignore Sans. Sans was just a test enemy. It's just the normal Undertale sprites, so don't even worry about that. But yeah, we also got this that has like a little bit of a different dialogue. And didn't get to making acts or attacks for it, but you know. You know, just a little bit of foreshadowing. Yeah, that would happen in the middle of the grotto. You would get like a random encounter. The idea would be that you could actually act and tell it to like move away. To like dodge or something, and if you dodge it, Flowey would miss. And then it would be like the normal battle, except they would like the frogget will instantly spare you. And then you could either betray kill it or spare it. I think it's just a nice little neat little thing. That red thing was cool. Very subtle foreshadowing. And I think that was grabbed by Frost, yeah. Yeah, that red thing was cool. Yeah. I had another idea for it. It was this. It was like you could see like a vine on the side of the screen, and if you didn't act fast enough or something, then it would like pierce right through the final frogget. But like I asked the sprites and they're like, okay, we could just like make another pose, and then they made like a pose of like it piercing the vine, like piercing through the entire body. I was like, okay, I can make like a cool effect with this, and I made this. So yeah, the dusting effect was pretty hard to make, but yeah. Anyways, those are all the battles that are here. I can show you guys the game over, I guess, even if it's like placeholder. Super placeholder stuff, as you can see. Doesn't even have a fade out. Yeah, but yeah. Also, yes, that is a reference to Ultra Kill, because you know, I don't know. This since the lore was for the dash was that the soul was like overcharged with determination or something. So like that was kind of like the overcharge going over or something like that. I don't really remember. But you know. That's kind of it in terms of the build. Well, that's really pretty. Yeah, we did not make this. This is just a stock image, but that was like, it was just like a concept, you know, of like having like a vortex, and then like obviously we would have had like proper art or sprites for it. But yeah, pretty sure this was like down here. Where is this? Keep my name. Yeah, it was like this. Game over, save point in the middle, and then replace with freeze maybe under the text. Yeah. Very professional polls. Balatro game over screen. Yeah. But anyway, I'm pretty sure that's it in terms of the build. I don't think there was anything else planned for it. It was the old menu, right? I guess this is the old logo reveal. Jesus Christ, it's so loud. Oh god, this one's so old. But yeah, the whole reason why I even scrapped the menu reveal was because there was already like kind of like a menu reveal like here. So I was like, might as well keep that one. That one's cooler. So yeah. Okay, I guess there's this. This was in the really. This was when Undertale Yellow just released, so I got a lot of inspiration from that one. But then I was like, I was just really making this for fun. I was like, let me lower the volume on that. Jesus. Really old engine, so you can see from all the how's it called? Let me put this down. As you can see from all the icons, they are not like boxes or anything. This was not the pacifist final fight or genocide final fight or whatever. No, this was just the ruins fight, but I got a little bit too inspired by Undertale Yellow, and I was like, what the fuck am I doing? It doesn't really fit. But you know. Alright, let me see. Yeah, I guess I coded some of these attacks. If you stayed in the focus for too long, this will happen. They would have been cooler if like Flowey would like attack you with like an undodgeable barrage of pellets if you did that, rather than a weird ass jump scare. I don't know. This attack I still really like. I think it's pretty cool. Pretty sure Cupcake coded pretty much everything is in this attack. More specifically the hands. I'm pretty sure the hands are reactive to where you move, so depending on where you move, you could leave yourself in a better or worse state. I coded this attack myself, but it wasn't really fun. Again, this is all like a scrap fight, by the way. This is just me having fun. I like trying out weird attack concepts. Oh yeah, this was supposed to be like that chase that we just had in the ruins, but in the form of a battle. Like you would have to dodge vines and stuff. First that was it. Yep. Yeah. And pretty much. Oh yeah, I guess I did in this thing. I did like. Yep. But yeah, I thought of like, as you can see, I thought of like horror-esque fight, but then I was like, nah, that doesn't fit. Especially not for the first battle, Jesus Christ. For the first boss. Also this grab mechanic. I need to lower the volume most of it, but you know. The grab mechanic already showed this in the YouTube channel, but you know. I think this is it in terms of builds. I don't think anything else was really made. So I think like yeah, this is all. As you can see, there's a lot of like tests. I don't know what these were tests for. These were for the pellets of the thingy, but you know. Test engine, running test, make text, character concept. Yeah, pretty much. I think we're pretty much done with click team stuff. Found this, by the way, all that intro concept that I made when I entered the team. Yeah, I think this one's pretty cool. I think this one's kind of cool. I do like the frisk open there. Yeah, this was what was going to be the new intro rather than the one that I just showed you guys. It was going to be structured a little bit differently on terms of the text and stuff, but you know, you get the idea. I do really like these poses of like risk, but I think we should start on music stuff. Really cool animation, hidden star in the space. Out my ears. Yeah, Flower Chase was scrapped, right? That one was. We were planning to remake it, but just make it more interesting. So like, let me show you. Pretty sure Arno car. Yeah, made some concepts for like another DUSTTALE take, but they were scrapped. And so if you want to use this, you can. I was like, oh, this is actually pretty cool. So like the idea would be like in this room, Flower would grab you and try to drown you or something. You would escape, and then there will be like a chase in here. And then eventually you would like get down into the grotto. In this one, they just like appear in the in the ballroom, but no, the idea was like you would go into the grotto, like you will fall down into the grotto or something, and then our big rock would be blocking your way, so there will be like a slow-mo sequence, and there will be like hold set or something to and they will basically you will dash past or like dash break a rock, and then you will like Flower would be left behind, and and you would get the dash ability. I don't know why the people joining, but anyways, I think we should let me put some scrap music. I guess this is another Lux attack that was made. That was like an eye that moves around. Obviously the hitbox would not have had this circle thingy, but oh yeah, this was a concept made in the in the middle of Under Event to give some coders the idea of what I wanted to do for the Flower Chase. Yeah. Oh yeah, here are a lot of attack concepts. Ignore the Sans face. I don't know what I was doing back then. But yeah. This was a pretty bad one. This was pretty bad one. This one was decent, although but yeah. How was it called? Let me get some music. I guess I could put the capital thing, since you got. I'm pretty sure this was a scrapped area that we never ended up doing. It was going to be called the Refuge. So we're gonna be playing this in the background for a while. This thing was a work in progress. Oh yeah, the ideas for the menu. This was actually the idea of this, of the background characters doing stuff, was because that was the original menu that I did for Dance of Bones, but then we scrapped that. Anyways, this was the new layer that we were planning to do for the ruins. Pretty much the same. It would start pitch black. It would fade. The entire room would fade in with the vines like covering half the walls or something. Then Fly would be like, "Howdy," or something like that, and then it would instantly grab you, or something like that. It was going to be much more tighter introduction, I think, much more menacing to Flowey. And again, Toria will like guide you, whatever. This will be the new rooms to show you, oh, this is a different layer and stuff. Deactivate the spikes at the bridge. This one would be, these instructions would be read by Toriel because you aren't tall enough. Toriel will press a hidden button to lift the spikes once the battle's over, and you can press it too if you know what it is. It will be for like kind of speedrunners, I don't know. But yeah. This will be the tutorial for the battle mode. Yeah. This will be the tutorial for the battle mode. There will be like a thingy here that will like shoot projectiles every bunch of times. You have to deactivate it. And there will be like a tutorial face statue, because why not? Then in here there would be like a little bit more of a test of like a thing that would shoot in various directions, so you would have to dodge them, and you would press the lever to deactivate it. or something. This is horrible. I mean, these were a bit rushed, not gonna lie, for Under event. Why does this look like a Super Saiyan now that I think about it? How many teams for Until Flanking are you sealing the prior group chat? Yeah, pretty much. The really cancelled, yeah. Like an average does with the working the game and going in Roblox on the other hour. You know, pretty much. I have an entire recording that I was planning to publish eventually of me just like quote unquote directing Reimagined. That was like, we were like throwing out ideas for the Harmor Visual while Monko was working on the text engine for the click team, and I was playing Ultra Kill in the background. But yeah, there was more funny kind of a no, good. Yeah, fair enough. Kai Arnokar. Surprised it was gonna be camp. Yeah, that's fair. Another small by still can find that is okay. Most of them are like over here somewhere, I think. Oh yeah, there was going to be, I think we should go back to this one a little later because there is a bunch more stuff. Alright, this was a concept I'm pretty sure that someone in the Underable, yeah, Knuckle Duster in the Underable server did when I was showing them the chase stuff in Underable server. Yeah. And they came up with some ideas and I was like, oh, that's cool. I'm not sure that would feel flowy, but you know. Scrap the room ideas. Or like, Tori would go in one side, Fresh would go in another, or something like that. I think pretty soon we could start showing you guys. We're gonna gloss past some things. I will explain everything eventually. I guess you guys are getting a bit spoiled, but oh yeah, this was going to be the new menu. It's like the stick and the band-aid or whatever. I'm pretty sure this one's pretty cool. This is the entire layout for the grotto, so I'm gonna open this up with this, just so that we can zoom in and stuff properly. Areas, cave area. So here's the entire layout of the grotto. That was done in like a month. This has like plans for encounters, stuff, and everything. It's a bit outdated. Oh wow, it is outdated. Why is this missing? Is this it? Yeah, this is it. Okay. I will show you guys everything in here, bit by bit. Okay. So you would start here with like a faint light that would get covered by rocks, because that was where you previously entered from in the after the flower chase, and that Toria would like block off the entrance or something. But in the new script, you would have been alone here, and this would not have been the starting area. It would have looked more like this, a little bit, but with like a path here, a rock here, and like some water drainage thingy or something. Yeah, this would be like a first puzzle. You would press the button. There would be a button in which it would change the color of the light in here. And once you get the correct light, it would like switch off the spikes. It would tell you the order of the colors in the riddle. Pretty sure this was just to tutorialize it. You could just spam the button here, I think. I'm not sure how I plan to make this one. It's a little concept ideas of like water rock more on top of flowers. This would be first enemy encounters. Toria would explain what a box are, but then when you interacted with it, it would be Mimikute. Again, this is all in the old script, but you know. This is the room that actually was in the Underman trailer, I'm pretty sure. Let me dig that up. Underman stuff trailer. Yeah, this is the room. You can see a little bit of like placeholder assets with like the patch of grass and everything, you know, but you know. You can see last active development was like around 2024. Yeah. No, this was like concepts, I'm pretty sure. Active development, the last active development was around August 2025. Yeah. Very golden to the panels, it was going to be more color. That was really cool. But yeah. Anyways. And here there would be another puzzle with these guys, although this one would have like a smiley face and then this one wouldn't. Would be annoyed. Toria would press the lever or something. Toria would, this is a gag that is like, Toria would warn you about the hole, you would interact with this, they would warn you about the hole in a funny way or something. But then you cannot actually fall into the hole. Like, be careful of the hole, mind the hole or something like that, and then like, you cannot even fall in the hole. Toria would get called here and then like, give your phone. In here would be the hard mode resort, which eventually we decided that it was going to be a full area, like a full area. You know how like Deltarune has like 3 areas per chapter? It has like the introductory area, the main area, and then like a sub area. It was kind of going to be like that. So like, we had the ruins, then the grotto, and finally the hard mode resort. We're going to have the capital, the old capital, but we never really had any ideas for it, so yeah. Yeah, the hard mode resort will be where all the hard mode monsters would live in the normal routes. So we just keep chilling here. Fun fact, I'm pretty sure this is pretty funny. We actually, what was this? I'm not sure, I'm pretty sure posted here. Was it admin set post? I'm not fully sure. Let me see. Yeah, here. The Undertale anniversary stream, they showed a statue of Thor and I was freaking the hell out because I was like, yo, we made that! It looks almost exactly the same, which I thought that was pretty funny because it was supposed to be kind of like, this was supposed to be a podium, this was supposed to be a fountain, I guess. But it was pretty funny. I was like, oh, that's such a funny coincidence. Because the idea was like that the monster respected Toriel so much that they built a statue of her with like open arms, like welcoming them to their home or something like that. Anyways, this is a small detail, and it's that if you guys know Undertale panels, if you guys know the Undertale intro panels, you will see this one has like pillars and such that the normal one doesn't. That the normal intro room doesn't. So I thought, oh, it would be pretty cool to like reference that fact, that like misconceptualization in here, of like making this the room, and that would kind of be like, oh, Toriel didn't, not Toriel, Kara didn't actually fall in the first room. They actually fell in here. But I thought it was kind of a cool little thing. But you know. More puzzles. This one would probably be like up in the wall. There will be an object here, probably an item, since you would not have had monster candy. This would ask people not to swim in the water. Something. I'm pretty sure here there was like a spider sail or something. We would probably have remade this room for that. This one would be this flower would be alive and you could interact with it and talk to it. In here there would be the Napster look puddle, although this was like added for the sake of Napster being added there because we completely forgot about Napster look. Unfortunately, but yeah. That's another kind of thing that pushed me away from like the game in itself. It's like I completely forgot about the Navstab look because I was so involved in making this whole area. I was like, oh, Navstab look was in the ruins. Where do we put them? I was like, here, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, this room is exactly the same room that like speedrunners used to like, or like people used to like farm kills in the genocide route. So I was going to. That's why it's exact replica of it, but like in the grotto, and also. Yes, it would have spawned more enemies in here. But yeah, ideal room to farm for monsters in Genocide. This would be the room that you guys saw with like this falling stalagmites or whatever. Only we would have had more obstacles and stuff. I have to break this rock. This was a mini puzzle that got pretty much scrapped. It was like you would like grab into the vine and would like let go at the right time to like get to the other side. Although I think just that gimmick for this segment felt like really cheap. So instead thought of like, oh, it would be pretty funny if like this was actually like one of Flowey's vines, and when it grabbed you, it actually like shook you off or something. But yeah, stars not in game. This was another kind of puzzle. I'm not sure if I like this one. Probably not. But, and then this will be the end of the grotto. Most likely. This was the entirety of the layout of the grotto. As you can see with like the little notes and such. This was one of the ideas for the refuge, aka the capital, before we decided to scrap it. This was another idea for it. We had the royal guard recruitment. Obviously the colors would not be final, but you know, have an inn, a hospital, shop, a graveyard, the entrance to the grotto, and the refuge exit would lead you to near the balcony of near Toriel's house. This was another concept of like a light here or something. I don't know. For sure, I already showed this one. Yes. Tags, I showed that. I guess this is like concept that I had for like how Chris would like dash in the sprite, you know. A bit of concept panels, the ones that you guys saw. This was an idea that I had of like back when this was called the unofficial revamp. I don't know why I called it that. Of having a fight against Undyne with her helmet put on. And then I also grabbed. This is not an sprite that was on in the game. This is just like reference that I saw on, I don't know where, probably DeviantArt or some shit like that. I was like, oh, this one looks pretty cool. We could like use this as a placeholder to like get a rough idea of how it could look. But you know. What else? We have, I guess there's some stuff for Under Event that I guess I will show you guys in a bit. Let me see. So we're gonna still have the intro got chopped. Yep. There's no existence of the old version of the trailer with the expanded panels. Let me check. Old. Maybe this one's it? No, I'm pretty sure it never got made. Huge shout out to Traxxas for cooking up this amazing trailer, by the way. The trailer would not have been as good without Traxxas. Also, shout out to Dark Chaos for the amazing art in the amazing promotional art for Under Event that was made, and Monkwe for making the actual thumbnail with like the text effects and stuff. I think they were all pretty cool. Yeah, this is where like the intro concepts. I guess we'll go over the under event for a bit, and then we will go to more concepts. Oh yeah, this was the old one that I did. I'm not gonna lie, the other version of the toilet is cooler, but I'm pretty sure this one is would also have been pretty cool. Yeah, this was the first one. This is a bit of an insight of how Underevent works. They first ask you to make a script, then they ask you to make a mockup, which is basically this. Of like how these scenes are gonna go and such. I would also, another thingy that I liked in this trailer is that I basically made the whole text kind of be read as like lyrics, kind of like prepare yourself for the enemies, or something like that. This part specifically was made to be like kind of lyric A. It was like kill spare, who cares? I also wanted to again make a lot of like hard cuts because I like when stuff is like timed strong. Especially this section, I think it turned out great. And also, of course, there had to be Flowey replacing the under part of the DUSTTALE logo. The logo to change it to DUSTTALE as a kind of like, oh, if the idea did not get clear of how much we showed Flow in here, yeah, hopefully this set the idea right. Yeah. Anyways, full art. Yeah, this was something I was planning to make a video on Underevent. Because like I asked for permission of like if I could make a video on how the experience of working in Underevent was. They gave me permission. I was starting to make that, but like it was another concept for the title reveal. Another one. You know. This is another thumbnail that was done for the thingy before they said doesn't look as cool as it did for the Underevent. People were like, doesn't look as cool as it could be. So we're like, oh, okay, fair enough. And we made this one. No, never mind. I'm pretty sure we made like a concept of this. No, but like they like asked for, they like gave us some feedback on it, and we're like, okay. And then I asked their heroes for the thingy, and then with Monkwe added the final touches with like the logo and such. Things turned out great. But anyways, teasers, yeah, old ass teasers, very old. Anyways, I think it's time to go to the how's it called, concepts. I'm not sure what I'm looking at here, but before that, we will put another. Later look into the community discussion. There's a lot of old things you want to show. Yeah. Of course. Yeah, I will look into literally everything and I will tell literally everything. What tracks adding the starting patterns I were doing, I think that version. Yeah. Well, for a short time, it was considered that the trailer music was another overthink. So the title thing that I was trying to. I remember you wanted the title thing where animation still. I was fine. Like the tracks they did, I was like, oh yeah, pretty much. Yeah. Yeah, a lot of funny shenanigans. Anyways, I think there is one song that I'm pretty sure this was made for Snowden, and I'm pretty sure no one has ever heard this because it didn't really get past production. Pretty sure. Where was this? Where was this? Pretty sure it wasn't in concept. Pretty sure it was in music. Music. Snowden. Yes, it was this one. I'm pretty sure no one has ever heard this song, and I'm pretty sure it hasn't ever left. Again, you think? Sure. I will PC here. Oh God, I. Hello.
Hello, folks. Your favorite guy of all the ages. Holy shit, your stream is so delayed. I think it's delayed by like 30 seconds.
Yeah, that would check out. That would check out.
I'm literally watching you right now DM me as we speak, like on stream.
Yeah, that is fair.
But hello, guys, it's me,
Let
your favorite
me. I'm pretty
character of all
sure.
time.
I'm pretty sure it had like a reactive image for you. Yeah, there you go. There you go.
Wait, where is it?
There you go. You will see like a bit. Okay, I'm gonna stream my screen here in Discord too, just so that we can be
That's probably a good idea.
up to speed. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna put this OST.
So recap. What did we talk about?
We talked about the full build that we're releasing later. We showed pretty much
Yeah,
everything to it.
We're gonna plan this later, yeah.
We showed pretty much everything in Under Event except like the script and I guess the Trello and the Google Drive.
Yeah.
Yeah, here's where like we have like some stuff.
Hello, Honor Car. Sorry, I'm not responding to your DMs. I keep forgetting to read them. I'll respond to them later.
After the final thingy. This was the first time that we actually did like writing drafts for a devlog. And I think it turned out pretty cool.
Yeah.
I was working on this, as you can see. Use items in the overworld.
Have you explained how you came up with this game? Like, why you made this
No,
game
I
in
don't
the
think I
first
have.
place?
No, I don't think I have. Okay, that is a great way. Also, we will release. I will ask the musicians. I'm pretty sure Minus is okay because like Minus Criminal left the team and already gave us permission to use everything in here, but I will still ask for their permission. I'll do this later.
Yeah, so if you guys want to make your own DUSTTALE Reimagined and want to use the assets, don't ask me or Elmaster. You're gonna have to ask the original people who made the assets. Either way, I think we'd want you to make your own versions.
Yeah.
I don't think following our ideas like one-to-one is a good idea.
Yes. I think the magic should come from the person.
Yeah.
This OST was on my Minus Criminal, based on a really shitty concept I did, and it's such a banger. We will release this later. Minus is off the team because when he quit, but he gave us permission to use every song, so I'm guessing it's fine to use this, to release this one. But yeah. This was either for a battle against the K9 dogs, or a chase. I wasn't fully sure yet because we didn't have Snowden fully planned out.
Yeah. Did we release Gauntlet? Yeah, we did release Gauntlet every time.
I think Minus did a new version, but I wasn't fully happy with it.
Yeah.
I'll solve that later as well. But yeah.
The Gauntlet Deadly Terror was gonna get us on.
Yeah.
But of course, all of the songs past the ruins were all drafts because we were doing the ruins first. So.
Yeah. I am pretty sure we would have used this one, or like a version of it. This one's just way too cool not to use.
Yeah, definitely.
I guess we can start talking about concepts. Uh, okay, let's start with the one for the ending. The idea of the last area, more specifically. Yeah. Okay, so for the final area of the game, Lawi will obviously like grab the souls, whatever. This was for the pacifist rules, I believe. Or I'm not sure if it was for the pacifist or if it was for both. Pretty sure this was only for pacifist.
Which one? There's two different fights for pacifist and genocide.
Yes,
Pretty
I
sure.
know, but like for now I'm like the boys concept.
Oh, I think the void was in both.
Might be, although I'm not sure if I remember. I'm pretty sure the void wasn't in the betrayal route, although I never fully expanded on it. But yeah, the game would close. The menu would happen as normal, but then the menu would freeze. So you would like, what is going on? So like you would obviously like try to press arrows or something to like select another option. Then you will see like the entire menu is moving. So like you can move away from the menu. Then it would like there were like some dialogue or something appear. It would teach you a mechanic of like jumping, although this would probably be replaced by like dashing or something. And then they will like reveal the new area, which would be pretty inspired by Revenge and Sin Ending, because I felt that like I always loved the concept of that a dream area.
Yeah.
In this area, you would have fought the memories. I'm pretty sure it was memories, yeah, of monsters. Of like every monster in the underground would have like a memory version of them. There would be like amalgamations of each other. And then eventually you would have fought like a heart. In order to realistic, I was too lazy to draw one. But yeah, or like appear a heart, and then you have to. This was for the pacifist ending. Yeah, you would like get the only option, which would be to help. And then once you selected that, in Ultra Kill reference again, it would show like the delta rune thingy right in the middle. And that delta rune would have been this pretty old concept of the final boss. Ignore the face, the face is so bad. But this was the idea.
Fazzy made this sprite, didn't
Yep,
he?
Fazzy made this sprite, except for the face. The face, I made that and you can tell. It's so bad. I made the wings as well, and the effect of the wings.
The wings is really good.
Yeah. Probably, I would probably have used the effect of like the delta rune because it was how's it called, a placeholder effect. But was kind of to give off the idea of like, since in Undertale the final boss was a representation of the delta rune, right, with like Asher. So I was like, oh, okay, we should just like, how's it called? We should redo that, because that was a cool idea. That was a really cool idea, and I think it would circle all the way back. Anyway,
Which said, I remember an old fake out of Sans killing at some point. You're probably thinking of really old DUSTTALE Reimagined, because that was when Sans was still a killer. Sans has been the killer for years. Speaking of Sans, we had a really hard time thinking of what Sans' role was gonna be.
I'm not sure. Oh yeah, more concepts for the final fight, I guess.
We were still debating whether he was gonna fight you in Snowden or not. Only in Genocide, though. He wouldn't fight you in Pacifist,
Yep.
obviously.
In
for
Pacifist, he
obvious
wouldn't fight you
reasons.
at all. He would only fight you on the betrayal route.
Why the game was cancelled?
Hello, who doing?
Why the game was cancelled?
Hello, Quinn.
Not just lack of
Fancy.
motivation. It's a whole other factors. If you haven't know, Elmaster has moved on to making his own indie games, and he's realized through making his own indie games that it's much easier for him to make original games than make fan games, because you have a lot of freedom whenever you're making your own game.
Yep.
When you're making a fan game, you have so much limitations. So much rules you have to follow. And then also, every single time Elmaster got motivation to make this game, Undertale community drama would happen, and it would make him demotivated to work on it again.
Yep.
And then also,
Trust me, 2024,
Yeah.
2025 is a lot of drama, sadly.
yeah.
I do not understand.
So-
how to-
I mean, freedom to make stuff really depends on what type of game you're making. But also, I think what happened was we took a really long time making the engine, so I think whatever motivation we had for the game sort of drained it all out making making the engine for the game. So yeah, so by the time we finished like a sort of usable version of the engine for Under Event, it was quite rushed. So we kind of like drained all of our power to finishing the trailer, and then after that, we sort of
Yeah, we took a break.
found it hard to make progress.
You know, I remember that we took a break because like everyone else was like dying because like because the way I directed the project was like very weird in the sense of like I never really what's it called?
Working on Under Event was a bit more scary. It was a lot more.
Yeah, it was like scary.
Like a lot of.
There was actual pressure and stuff, and there like a minimum bar.
There's a lot of pressure for sure.
No, but not in the bad sense. It was good pressure because like
It was
Without
good
it-
pressure, but then also our trailer almost got leaked. So
it did. Yeah, the 700 trailer version was going to be a main project and later. No, we started.
we
off
always
as an,
want to be.
I know we
always
started
want
off
to be
as an honorable
a,
mention, but then
yeah.
one project, which I will not disclose, actually dropped out of Under Event. So Octo came up to us and said, "Hey, do you guys want to be a main thing?" So we're like, "Oh shit, this could actually be huge." However, we have like 1 month left
Yeah.
of production
I-
to like have double the trailer length. So, like,
Everyone on the team was like, "Oh yeah, we should do the full trailer." And then meanwhile, I was like, "That would be the worst idea ever because we don't have enough time nor enough progress to make it." And then everyone's like,
Mhm.
"Oh yeah, you're right." And so we just
Yep.
declined it.
Yep, that's pretty much what happened.
Though trailer duration does not really matter, honestly, and that
No,
really
but
shows.
No, but
It
we
really
had to
shows
make
because-
a minimum of like 1 or 2 minutes. I don't remember. I think it was 1 minute, and we had 30 seconds. And by that
No,
point,
what I mean is like, on the stuff you're showing it because
Yeah.
we got a 30-second trailer and not to brag or anything, but a lot of people said DUSTTALE Reimagined's trailer was the best out of the special mentions list. So
you know what's funny about that?
What?
That? When I was working on the trailer with like the script and like how's it called, and the concept, like the the sketch scenes thing.
Yeah.
When that happened, I showed it to a bunch of people, and they were like, "Oh, this just looks bad." Like I'm pretty sure Playstack was one of them. I'm pretty sure I showed it to Playstack, and Playstack was like, "Oh, this might be a bit too much. You have to like space the scenes out more." I'm like, "Okay, yeah, fair enough." I'm just gonna not maybe, but yeah, okay, see ya, Gwen. But yeah, we're like, okay. Yeah, you might be right though. However, let me try and cook. And then later he came to my DM saying, "This is the best trailer. This is the best special mentions trailer."
yeah,
That was so funny.
I think a lot of people do fast-paced trailers nowadays than slow-paced ones because if I'm being honest, the attention span of people nowadays is like 2 seconds. So if you have to keep trying to keep people's attentions for like
No,
every
but
2
at the
seconds.
At the same time, I remember almost first thing I have to do most right. I think if we want to get profile at the top of his but yeah, for now. How was it called? How's it called?
Funnily enough, Trax did most of the sprites for the trailer, which is
Yeah, pretty
really
much.
nice of him.
No, I mean he made most of the ones that weren't done. Like he made
Yeah.
all of the tutorial ones, and what else? And he made the big sprites that like appear
He
throughout
made
the trailer.
Toriel. He made the big sprites that appeared in the trailer. I think he made sprites for a room in the hard mode resort.
Yes,
which,
yes. No, he didn't make that. He like that room was never coded. He just edited it together.
Yeah.
I gave him like a PNG of a room, and he made it magic. That's for me. Yeah, we're going to work together on the special detail. Fair enough. Yeah. Oh, here's starting to spread. That is completely fair. No, but there was just no way. We had like we had 1 month minus criminal already left the project by then because of IRL issues. And what was it called? So we didn't have we couldn't extend the track. So like, yeah, we're not doing this.
Yeah.
But yeah, anyways, more concepts. Again, final boss for the pacifist route would have been Flowey fused with the 6 souls, and they were like, oh, why doesn't he turn into a male Flowey? Because of the determination that he gets on the LOBE, the love that he gets while killing monsters, is enough to like quote unquote replace a soul. However, it's not enough to like fully form it. That's why it is like melting in this design. The idea was to have like a melting young Asriel because he didn't have enough power to turn into the fully powerful adult version of himself. That was kind of the idea of that. Yeah, there was some like stuff that we were. Yeah, there was some stuff that
NPC
we were going to
ideas.
make. Yeah, or either for the Grotto
That's
or
just
for
your
the.
old.
Yep.
That's just your old Sona, by the way.
You know, we had no ideas what to make, so we're like, fuck it. We'll like fucking base it off of ourselves, and that would be a funny.
And then that's just minus criminals.
Mine's just a fucking automaton with legs, and that's just minus criminal, which is a spamdom rip-off with 1 arm. And then we have Mimikyu and Mimico. I really hate the design of Mimico, but I think it's pretty funny.
What even is Mimico? I don't remember Mimico.
Mimikyu, do you remember Mimikyu, right? Mimikyu was the thing in the chest, and then Mimikyu, you know how like there's like a box lover and box hater in Undertale, right? In the signs.
Yeah.
Mimikyu was going to be the box lover, Mimico was going to be the box hater.
Oh yeah.
And the funny thing was that they would be siblings.
That's funny.
And they would have like, there was an idea of like having like an interaction where like they both make amends, and then they decided like, okay, it's alright to dislike and dislike one thing or whatever. But yeah. What else? Oh yeah, this was the concept that Minus Criminal did for the naming system. It's kinda cool.
It definitely looks too overdone in game though.
Yeah, this was another one, but I think it looks pretty cool. A bit too metal, maybe. The UHP system doesn't fall even matter. Why is this in concept?
Wrong channel.
Yeah, this was where we were making the entirety of the drawing, like not drawings, grow layout.
Yeah, it's a massive PNG, which I think is like 30,000 pixels.
Yep. Oh yeah, how's it called? Yeah, the original Harmon Resort was meant to be a joke that like basically was.
It looks like Flowey.
Yeah, the old concept was like it would look like Flowey. However, that would be like really weird to like code, and would look pretty off. So we were like, nah, we're not making that. Would have been a funny idea, but you know, it's all Grotto stuff. Some wrist sprites.
What's that Sans thing?
Oh yeah, this is the old menu. We had this old HUD for like the menu, and the cool thing was that as you leveled up more, the level 1 thing would like start to shake more and more. Actually, I think they coded that. I guess we can show this. Was it this? This was another concept that I think we had.
I don't remember this sprite.
Yeah, no, this was like pretty old. It was another concept that we never ended up using. Ignore this 3D sans. That was a placeholder to like rotoscope animation or something. And that's the same attack that I showed all that time ago.
Here's the only attack Sans had.
Yeah, pretty much. This is the only one that Sans had. That was before before I decided, you know what? Sans fights are always like so similar. I must go back into the base. Sans fights are always so similar, so I decided a long time ago. You know, we have this cool overworld dashing mechanic, and Sans is a guy that like likes to break game mechanics of like the KR, teleporting and such, like dodging, everything that no other monster does. Sans does. And it's like very unexpected because you never expect that stuff. So I thought, oh, wouldn't it be funny if like there was a fake out of a battle, like, you know, like you would face Sans in the genocide route, betrayal route, whatever. You would like start the battle animation, and then Sans would just start throwing bombs at you in the overworld, and it would be revealed, oh, the fight is like a hack and slash, where like Sans is like, you know, an enemy with an actual AI or whatever, that you would have to like try and hit with the dashes to like slash him with the dash.
That's a crazy Sandstrong.
Yep. Big ass shoes. What are those? Anyways, you would have to like try to dash through Sans to like make him dodge and make him run out of stamina or something, and it would be like a battle entirely in the overworld, because I don't think no one has done that. And I think it would fit for Sans to like be the one that breaks the game's mechanics.
Yeah.
And also I'm tired of having the same fight with KR and all that bullshit.
I think a lot of people forget when they make Sans fights is that in Undertale, Sans only fights you as a very, very last resort, and also he's not fighting you to kill you, he's fighting you to make you quit because he knows he can't win.
Yep.
Like that's the whole point of you sparing him and then him going.
I still took so much like first warning. Okay.
So, yeah, I think a lot of people forget that Sans doesn't fight you with brute force. He just fights you to annoy you.
Yep. That was kind of the idea behind that. I don't know what's going on in the server. I don't understand. Sub emoji. Anyways, let's go back to even more concepts. We had a lot of them.
Oh yeah, those are Arno Carr's concepts that he let us use for this game because he was making a DUSTTALE and I think he cancelled it or something. So he let us use this.
Oh yeah, the final boss for the betrayal route. That like, yeah, was like the betrayal route. I wanted it to be very fucked up. So the idea would be that
sort of like this game's weird route.
Yep. So the idea would be that, yeah, as Arnoka said, would be that Flowey like uses like makes a fake Kara clone or something, or it's like the Kara corpse controlled by vines. No. It was going to be an amalgamation of Flowey and Kara.
Something like that.
Yeah, I remember that. It was going to be an amalgamation of Flowey and Kara. Because that would be pretty fucked up. Because the whole point of the other route, the pacifist route, would be to make Flowey leave Kara's death in the past. of like learning to accept the death of Kara, and come to terms with it and whatever. And in the other would be like, with Flowey would get so attached to the concept of Kara being still like you or whatever, that would eventually like get fused into like a fake Kara or something. It would be a pretty fucked up fight, but yeah. Is there anything else? I guess these were more attack ideas for Flowey, or like you will break like one of these arcs and you will have to dodge the rubble. These are more attacks. So like they will like launch you save file, or like flowers would die out and you would have to dodge their pellets. Or just like hands throwing you bombs like in the Mega Flowey fight.
Oh yeah, before the grotto, Snowden was going to have what was going to be called the cavern, I believe.
The what?
And that's where the cavern, isn't that where you originally fought Sans at?
Oh no, that was like the when you fought Sans in the OG. You know OG DUSTTALE? Like
Oh, the Echo Flower room or whatever it's called, or the room with Glide.
Yeah. You were gonna find him there as a reference to that, but then I was like,
I see.
that's so off path. It would be pretty weird.
Yeah, there's nothing really to make you go over there.
Also, this was an idea I had for some reason for Sans Phase 2. I don't know why he was covering his chest or something. There were a lot of concepts here. Oh yeah, another idea for the Flowey background, although this one was way too much.
Have you showed them the Flowey spreadsheet?
The Flowey sprites?
The battle one with all the freaking attacks in it?
I'm not sure. I don't think I have shown any sprites. Let me see. 52 enemies, Flowey.
Yeah, these are like a year's worth of sprites in here.
Yeah. Jesus Christ, I remember making every single one of these animations. This was pain. This was for when the pellets would have come out. Although this one looks very stiff. I would have to like clean it up, but you know. Then you have this weird eye thing. I'm not even sure what this was, not gonna lie.
Was that a part of Flowey's attack where he would like freeze you or something? Or not?
No,
freeze
these
you,
were
but,
the
like...
attacks of like the era of like me being way too inspired by the Flowey fight in Undertale Yellow.
Yeah.
The chase thing. Oh, this is B2. Okay, yeah, this is a bit more cleaned up, huh? I remember this one. The Flowey Burrow. I think Interstellar made this one.
Yeah, definitely Interstellar, right?
Flowey, oh yeah, Flowey jumpscare. Jesus Christ. Again, from the era of that. No.
Yeah, there was an era where we wanted to make Flowey really fricked up, but
yeah,
we sort of stopped doing that.
Yeah. Oh,
we didn't stop.
The old ass sprites for the special attack. Hell no.
We toned it down because we realized this is the first fight of the game. We should.
Yep.
We should nerf this.
Yeah. This animation is still one of the best animations I've done for Flowey, but it's still very weird. I do like the faces that I made. This one being a reference to Omega Flowey. Most of them are, I'm pretty sure. I don't know what this one is. I'm pretty sure this is based on that one sprite in FNAF that people mistake for being in Undertale.
You mean the Mike sprite in the FNAF 2 game files?
Yeah, I'm not sure if it was Mike or whatever. I don't know.
That's what it's called. It was called Mike.
But yeah, I have a lot. I made a lot of sprites. I think this one looks.
Oh
pretty
yeah,
good.
Flowey's side profile.
Oh yeah, this one. This one that Fassi made for no reason, and I was like, yeah, you know what? This looks pretty cool.
And that's what he sort of made. That's what he made his battle animation by default. So he goes to the side because you know, whenever a character's in the side angle, you know they're serious.
Yeah, this was the animation. Oh god, I'm having a lot of issues with my zooming.
Never again.
Never again. Oh god. What else do we have here? Bosses? No. No, bases. So. Oh yeah, Gathy made this one. This one for Papyrus. This one's kind of cool, although it doesn't really fit the style.
I think
Especially
this
the
was a
legs.
very old sprite. I don't remember.
Yeah. Oh god, the old tutorial sprites and the old enemy sprites.
Oh my! I remember these.
Yep. Pretty sure what was it called? Rayblood.
Yeah, Ray Blue made all those.
Oh yeah, these were sprites for where Sans was still the protagonist.
Yeah. And then I think at one point in the game it was meant to be Sans and Flowey, but then
Yep.
Elmaster just
Yeah,
made
well-
it Flowey.
Yep. Oh, these are the sprites in that one video. Oh, these are the ones that Interstellar hates for some reason.
Oh, okay.
Snowden. Oh yeah, the lesser dog. I think this
That's a
pose.
good sprite.
I think this pose is really cool. I'm pretty sure this
Yeah.
was a work in progress from Interstellar, and I'm pretty sure he changed the pose to be like the Undertale one. But I really like the pose of like this like wielding the sword outwards.
On guard.
The grotto. Oh yeah, the stigmatism.
That was a really cool sprite. I forgot who made this one.
Yeah, I hate this frame. I made this myself. I'm gonna be honest. This looks like trash. This one looks amazing. This one looks like trash.
Let me see if I can find who made that sprite.
I'm
Might have
pretty
been
sure.
Arnocar.
Yeah, it might have been Arnold. No, I think no. Wait, no, never mind. I'm pretty sure I made this myself.
Did you?
I'm pretty sure, yeah, because like these are the attempts that Ray Blue did,
Oh yeah.
and I was like,
No,
okay,
that's what it was.
yeah, and then I was like, okay, let me try and give it a try, and then I made them myself. I was like, you know what, they look decent. I still don't like the wings on this one. I don't know why we did butterfly wings instead of like the eyes. I think this one is just a sphere that like turned and then like added the details. This one took the longest to make, especially because of the animation. And this one looks nice. Like this one looks decent.
I think the Parsnake one is my favorite.
Yeah, these were all the animations.
And we didn't make one from for what's their name? I forget their name. Moldessa, isn't that their name?
Moldessa? Yeah.
What's their name?
Yeah.
Oh no, we did make one from Moldessa.
Yeah. For sure these ones, I'm pretty sure these ones I didn't make.
The
I'm pretty-
black ones are Undertale ones, I'm pretty sure.
Wait, these ones?
No, the ones with the black backgrounds on them.
No, these ones are death sprites. So like when you hit them
Death
or
sprites.
kill them. This one would be the animation of them like turning you to stone. These ones weren't made by me. I'm pretty sure these ones were made by Frost. With the
Yeah.
wings separated there so that we could animate them. These ones were also made by Frost, I believe. Either by Frost or they were made by Ray Blue and I touched them, so they looked a little bit better. The dummy think it's my best sprite in here. I guess looks nice, and it has the style they were driving towards.
Double outlines always kill me.
Yep, no, but it's a thing that from Undertale. Oh yeah, Fassi allowed us to use his Undertale sprite,
Yeah,
which
he
that
made this for. He made this so there was a back in I think 2024 there was a week where Fazzy would make a song every single day. Don't ask me how. I don't know how he did it, but he managed to make like a song every single day for a week straight.
Yep.
And yeah, he made a Heartache cover with
Yeah, he made a
a
Heartache
sprite
cover.
of Toriel. And Elmas went, "That's a cool sprite. Can I have it?" I was like, "Yeah, sure."
Yeah, I was like, oh, that's a sprite that would fit pretty well in the style of Reimagined. I don't think it would need any editing. Like, if I would use it, and Fassi was like, yeah, sure, why not? And so I did a bunch of
I don't know
faces.
what the black over the eyes is. That expression. I don't know what that is.
I'm pretty sure this was just a one that I did as a reference to Asgore.
Oh yeah, probably.
I did a bunch, and I mean a bunch of faces, as you can see. All these ones, a lot of the one face. On
But yeah, you don't fight Toriel
Undertale.
in.
Yep, faces for both routes, because originally you were going to fight Toriel in both routes, but there was like 2 boss fights
That's
that
sort
because
of
like Toriel
yeah.
and then Flowey just not seemed like right, so we just scrapped the Toriel boss fight for the normal route and said Flowey will kill them. And then why doesn't Flowey kill Toriel in the other route? Because bro, because he would look
He's
at
a menace.
no, he would say, oh, they are going to get entertained for a while, and I don't have nearly as much level.
I'm not
as
strong
I-
enough.
Yeah, I'm not strong, and I'm not even nearly as strong enough to fight them yet. So I'm not even gonna bother. Yeah.
I think
Ruins
I
back.
think one of Elmaster's favorite parts of DUSTTALE Reimagined is the freaking menu. The menu is really well made.
Yes, the menu was my standard for. What the fuck was this?
That was for freaking Discord server.
Yeah, that was for the
pretty sure.
Discord server, but Jesus Christ.
Speaking of overworld sprites, should we talk about how we got this? How we got the style for the overworld sprites?
I'm pretty sure it was Cam, wasn't it?
Yeah, so Cam, most people probably don't know Cam, but Cam was a quite active sprite on DeviantArt, and they're not anymore. I don't know where they are
Yeah.
right now. I hope they're doing alright. But
Yeah.
but Elmaster found, so Cam made made sprites of the Undertale cast, which is the exact first sprite you're seeing now.
Yeah.
And
No, I'm
Elmaster
pretty sure.
was-
No, I'm pretty sure it was.
I think it was slightly changed.
Yeah, yeah. Wait, let
but,
me see. Cam the. I'm pretty sure. Was it Cam the Cam? I think that's still on the server. Hold up.
But Elmaster asked Cam, "Hey, can I use these sprites for my game?" And it's yeah, sure you can. So Elmaster made Cam's sprite style style for the overworld for the entire game. So yeah,
Cam. From Cam. What was?
maybe they changed their name.
I don't remember. Yeah, I don't remember them changing their name. Cam.
I think did they delete their account? I hope
I'm
they
not-
didn't.
I'm not sure.
You'll probably find them on. Actually, I'll have a look on DeviantArt.
They may have deleted their account. Wait, were they in the normal server?
They were. Check the archived.
Let's see where was it. Let me check. Sprites, really? No, I'm pretty sure it wasn't sprites.
It might be deleted user. They might delete their account.
Hmm.
Bro, I don't remember my DeviantArt password.
Lamau. Do you even need an account on DeviantArt to
Uh,
post?
Yeah, because it's Well, not the post, but
Cam.
it's just to use it. Like it's not.
Where was Cam? Where was Cam? Price like Cam, Interstellar, and Marley Fox Sector. Jesus Christ, when they had that name.
Roll.
Wait, they should have the role, right?
Yeah, no, I think they delete their account because they're not in the
Yep.
server.
Okay, well, that's the same. But yeah,
Wait, in the team server?
in the team server, they're with an alt account, which is Elmam.
Yeah.
Yeah, they made this. Yeah, they made this sprites for the binds as well, which look amazing. Yeah, they're amazing artists.
For the record, do not search up Elmaster on DeviantArt.
What?
Do not search Elmaster up on DeviantArt. It's not very well. I wouldn't do it on stream.
I ain't doing that. I am doing that. No, I'm not. I'm not.
I mean, you pull up on DeviantArt on stream, you'd probably get flashed. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do it.
Check your email. Oh.
You know, they had a lot of like sprites.
Yeah, but thank Cam for the style we currently have.
Yeah. Yeah, they still.
Yeah, I think that's the original. That's the original thing on DeviantArt.
Yeah, no,
I believe.
no, not on DeviantArt. I'm pretty sure they never uploaded this one on DeviantArt. I think they uploaded another one.
There was an older one, but there was Frisk in it.
Yeah.
I remember the Frisk was the
No,
same.
I'm pretty sure. No, I'm pretty sure it wasn't. I'm pretty sure there was something different. There was like, it was like, but it still caught my eye, and I asked them, hey, would you be interested in joining a team? They're like, sure. Although that's why it's outdated. Here's the ones that we have. Like, but it's cool. But the other, I guess. Yeah, this is pretty cool. But yeah. Anyways, what else? I guess we could put them with the flowery trees, the facilities. I'm pretty sure it's in music, right? Yeah, there we go. This is the one that Facet put up. That I wanted to be. I wanted the leitmotif to be everywhere, like. Dun, 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 dun. Bunch of artwork again. Yeah, pretty sure the most different part was going to be again the sands fight. Another thing that was going to happen for this one, we didn't have concepts, but we just these are concepts. Like these are plans that we had. I had a plan, so like in the end of the sands fight in the betrayal route. What's it called? You would have like, you know, Sans. You would enter the normal battle mode, right? Sans would be like super tired, like pretty much accepting his fate, like, oh well, I'm going to die. So he has stands there or whatever, ready to die or whatever. And the second that you like hit the button to attack,
I think I found it, LS.
a shadow of basically a shadow of Undyne would like come up from the side super quickly. How we go? But you would see like a thingy moving past here, grabbing Sans like away from the slash, and just before they left, you could see like their eye glinting at you, like looking at you from the side. Or something like that. So like on the Andan would save sand, would move them to like a safer place, and then would have the entirety of the royal guard surround you, and like start to attack you, and basically the entirety of I will check it out. I don't want to risk going to the but yeah.
I wouldn't open that.
Yeah, I would.
GC.
I also wouldn't open that. Jesus Christ. No, but okay, no, okay. This is just our main DC, but you know. Yeah, see, yeah, I saw this one.
Cause this is from 2021. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, this is the one that I saw, and I was like, oh,
Yeah.
this is a super cute style. And I asked them, I was like, fine. They were like, sure, why not? And they showed me like news parts. I was like, oh, that one's even better. So yeah. But yeah, what else?
Yeah, there's also a random Undyne sprite, which is also from Deep Nova. But last
Yeah, no,
time I
this
checked,
is
we
just
couldn't find it.
this is just a placeholder that I had for like I made this one, like I made this drawing for like a helmeted Undyne battle, but then I grabbed this as like a reference for a sprite because I was like, oh, that's enough for Ballast Post.
I don't know who made that. I literally cannot find them.
I have no idea. This one's such a banger. I guess I can show some ideas that I have because whenever I need a song to be made for one of my projects, I try to make it myself in like a very shitty Rust way. So for example, give me a second. Where is this? Oh yeah, this guy's songs never happening. For sure. Yeah, I made this version. To give the musicians an idea of what I wanted it to be. So I made some more. I even added like a guitar. What was this? Was it here? Oh, this one was with the guitar. Yeah. So I made like a weird final boss concept for like how I kind of envisioned the song to be, or like how I imagined it in a dream. I'm pretty sure. This was for the Asriel pacifist battle probably, or maybe it could have been used for the betrayal route. Not sure. Then the idea of the Royal Guard song. Patrol Flowey battle. I'm pretty sure this was. Yeah, I don't know. I did a counter Flowey break or I don't know. What else? Oh yeah, the line motif.
By the way, the menu motif is like the DUSTTALE Reimagined Freedom motif. So if you're gonna remake this game, you have to have that in every single song. Okay.
Lamau. I think there's two motifs that I like from that song, like this one and the piano in the background, like the dun 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 dun.
Yeah.
It's just very nice on the ears. I don't know what this thing. I don't know what this is. I don't know what this song is. I thought it was having fun. This might have been for the boss. Oh yeah, because there was going to be an original boss in the hard mode resort. Because I mentioned it lightly before. The hard mode resort was going to be a full area and was going to have its own sub boss. There would be like someone that basically run the hard mode resort. I didn't even have that. I have a cover of black that was going to be used for the Kara thing. Intro concept. What was this? This was probably pretty bad. Oh, this was based on the unused version of the Undertale intro.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
I'm pretty sure the ones that I think are kind of cool to show would be the concept for the void area theme that I made. Although still, I've never finished it. Maybe I will finish it one day because I'm bored. And then a guitar because why not? I don't think there's another old rejected concept of Friendly Spirits V2.
Wasn't there a new version we uploaded?
Yeah. It's nice. Let me see. What is this? Music. OST probably? No. I think it's, yeah, it has a funny name, but you know. I'm not even gonna bother reading that. Okay, I found the one that doesn't have a funny name. This is an OGG file. This one fits much more with what we wanted to go with Flowey.
Yeah. Also, we wanted to make a battle theme that we could reoccurrently use, so we didn't have to make a battle theme per area.
Yeah. Although who knows, maybe we might have ended up making multiple at some point, I don't know.
Yeah.
Pretty sure we looked up pretty much everything. I guess that's the plot. The old plot. Oh yeah, this is the folder I should made it to under event.
Yes, when you make an under event application, you need to make a Google Drive full of stuff.
Yep. I was like, hey, my name is Master, I'm the director of Reimagined. I want to talk about the stuff in this folder to show a bit of correlation of everything in plain stuff. First of all, in the files in the Grotto folder are relating to a brand new area we're making. We'll pretty much replace the ruins after Chase with Flowey. I also have a second area in progress called the Refuge, to which you can see the work in progress layout and music for it in the corresponding folder. You can see Grotto, we have the Grotto theme, the Grotto layout, and the tiles are being worked on by Interstellar, I'm pretty sure. The Refuge, we were starting to like make the layout, although we didn't fully like it and then eventually scrapped it, but you know. We're making some key changes that we're making to the DUSTTALE formula that we're started representing one Sun is not the killer, Flowey we had to make death of monsters actually take a bit of work there, and minus is smashing the attack button. Overplating monster fleeing, basically making so that if you try to kill a monster via normal means, the monster will flee. Then you have to get it to spare you, and then you'll be able to one hit it. I'll make very quick possible. Let me lower them. We should call it that. You will have a dash that would have been upgraded to the entire game. One of the earliest ideas that we had for the dash was that depending on the weapon you have, the dash would be different. So for example, the tough gloves, since you have to press set multiple times with the tough gloves, the idea was that you would have like two very short dashes with that, and then the third one would be like the long one. Like you would have to like kind of spam that or something, I don't know. You can look at the mechanics already coded in the gameplay footage folder, and yeah, here we have like the old Flowey fight. We also have
Holy hell.
that I'm pretty sure this one was fully uploaded to YouTube. If not, I will like upload it later.
I don't know if this version was.
This was pretty old. Game opening, work in progress. This is the thing that I showed you guys. Menu and overworld. Yeah, this is the menu. The menu was basically the golden standard for what I wanted the game to be. Like, it feels new, it feels refreshing, it looks cool. I think we did an amazing job with the menu. And I wanted the whole game to be similar in that way. The trial killing of monsters. The fleeing of monsters. That uses the Delta Rune effect, kind of.
Yeah, that's
And
what the
then-
fling was based off of.
Cool. We can also see when we work in the names of the games that placeholder assets, some overworld, and the person encounter against flowers there. Wait. We also have some progress on further areas like Snowding, but we're focusing on the ruins and 2 new areas since the demo will only contain those. You can see here we have like the version 2 of this song. The new version of the Gauntlet of Deadly Terror. Although I wasn't a fan of this one. What else? Do we have sound? I'm pretty sure we have SoundCloud over here. Never mind, I do not have SoundCloud. Great.
Use the friggin' browser version.
Yeah, I guess. Where is Kill or Be Killed? I really plan to remake this song. I didn't really like it. I think the only song that I think we got absolutely right from the first time was the menu theme. It's just so good.
Yeah, no.
Heartache was also one of my favorites. I don't think I've heard this good of a dramatic tutorial theme ever. Not to gloss Fear, but you know. Fear is absolutely talented, by the way.
Do they still make music? I have no idea.
Hmm?
Does Pierre still make music? I
Yeah,
have no idea.
but yeah. Fear made But Nobody Came. But I'm pretty sure, do they have Audacity? No, I do not have Audacity. Oh well. This song, basically, if you sped it up by like, I'm pretty sure it was like 600% or like 666, something like that. It sounds pretty much like the Star song. Like dun 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 dun. And I never realized until I read this comment. I was like, wait, is there actually something here? And I was like, oh, that is so genius. I was like, when they first showed me this, I was like, oh, that's pretty cool. It sounds pretty scary, menacing and stuff. But when I heard that, I was like, okay, yeah, that is one of the best songs in the game. The old
That's the old one.
one that made that appear. It still holds up pretty well. Yeah, funny bone again. Some people were telling me, Monk. I'm pretty sure you were included, right, Monko? That we should remake Funny Bone again.
Yeah. I mean, I don't think it was to remake it entirely. I think it just needed like a V2 or something.
V3 at this point, because this was a remake already. I really like this song, and I think it would have fit with the idea of like, you know, overworld fight.
Yeah.
I think it would have actually kind of fit. I don't know. Press onwards. But yeah, this song is also pretty beautiful. I know it. That's why I wanted to do the vortex thingy of like doing a very beautiful game over. Because I originally, as you can see, I just ripped off the one from not Bits and Pieces, Tears and the Swap. That was just beautiful. And that's also the tragedy begins. Candid combat is also pretty good. I'm pretty sure this is my favorite, or one of my favorite combat things, like normal combat things.
I know it holds up really well.
Interstellar has 1,200 plays, that's crazy. And the leitmotif, of course. Because Minus Criminal was as obsessed as I was with having the leitmotif everywhere. Not gonna lie, I was still not really happy about the background. I think it was kind of like over detailed for the battles, but
Yeah, I think we were gonna remake it, but we just didn't have time to.
Yep. The Helmut Resort, Fancy Cooked. Hella good with the song. Probably that we're not showing much new stuff, everyone. It's just kind of like going through the memory lane, I guess. Hello, guys.
I think we've shown pretty much all the new stuff.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we've shown pretty much everything that we had, and we have planned.
I guess you'll get to see for yourself once you upload the build.
I mean, there's not much else. Like, I showcased, I played through the entirety of the build. I still have to fix a couple of things that I forgot to fix. Where's GitHub? GitHub. Right here now. I guess we can show. No, there was like. Let me show some stuff in like the other thingies. Where was this? Music. We have fancy like cooking. Sprites. Yeah, these were the new sprites for Flowey. And I think look really nice. They were made by Arnocar. Proprietary. Oh yeah, this was because I mistyped property, and instead of fixing it, I just added a cake sprite, a pie sprite, propriety of DUSTTALE Reimagined. Oh yeah, these sprites are actually pretty cool. I think. Yeah.
On a car said finally.
Yeah. It looks kind of 3D actually, which I think is pretty cool.
No, yeah, Honor Car did a really good job.
Yeah, I'm not gonna cook. Oh yeah, this thing. The Deltarune.
Oh, because I was looking for that and you never sent, and you realized you never sent it.
For real.
Like you made it, you never sent it in chat.
Where's Smelly? Oh,
That's
That's
Frost.
Frost,
Must
yeah.
have left the server a bit ago.
no, that's still in. Oh,
No,
no, never mind. Never mind. Well. Oh yeah, the re-logo that you wanted to do, but I was like, no, we already changed the logo enough. We should leave that alone to rest for now. The 1,000 million Frisk sprites. I also made this one for the betrayal route.
No, the only sprite sheet that has property, like that has property spelt right.
For the because she just copy pasted. I know someone was like, yeah, like put the rows together. And I was like, why? Okay, I don't know. Anyways, what else? Yes, the outlines are separated, by the way. I don't know why I did that.
That was just for click team.
Yep. These were the old sprites. I'm pretty sure these panels were like not that good, but I forgot. The old vines. Oh yeah,
We got the drip flowy.
drip flowy. Oh yeah, the
That was a
propire thing with the crossed E, crossed I. Dripped as fuck flowy. Pretty sure we made that an emote, or I'm pretty sure either that or like how's it called?
Yeah, no, it's
Someone animated
it's
it.
an emoji.
Someone animated it. I'm not really sure who it was.
I can use these sprite. Yeah, go ahead, use it for your own stuff.
I think that's all I can use this Photoshop or anything. Yeah. Yeah, no, if you're the one who made them, so yeah, you get to keep all of the rights to make that. Yeah, I made a bunch of assets with Interstellar. Interstellar made pretty much everything. I made the flatlight, save light, the save file, and I'm not sure what else. I don't think I did anything else.
Yeah.
Yeah, this animation I made myself, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, we were planning to like try and like make a different design for a save file with like particles or something floating around it. I was like, oh, it's overflowing with determination or something. I don't know.
Thanks,
Toriel speeding up. What the fuck? What? I want to pick a salad. Okay, bro. That's right for the dummy. Oh yeah, Interstellar wanted to add these crystals and stuff, and I was like, okay, that's pretty cool. So I added it to the concept art.
Brick tiles.
Yep. Oh, the old sprite.
Old tutorial sprite.
Voice crack.
Frick you! I was trying to hide it.
I hate animated snakes. I hate animated snakes. I hate animated snakes.
I hate snakes.
Yeah, this was the reference that I got for like this, like nyong thingy. Probably this is from Cyberpunk. That I
Yeah, it's an
misspelled for the
iFlash.
F as I corrected it. I'm gonna keep the X. Oh yeah, this was like the attempts of making the logo of the game, the icon, because clicking only handles 32 by 32 or 16 by or something like that.
I mean that just goes for everything.
Oh yeah, concept for Wimsalot aiming the spear.
Hell yeah.
What else? Okay. Oh yeah, these ones were the ones that were made by Trax, for sure. Fix the flower, fix the vine sprite. The fuck do you mean fix? This looks like shit. That looks like spaghetti.
The old one looks better.
Yep. No, oh wait, I'm pretty sure I know why. It's because I'm pretty sure this one wasn't loopable.
Oh, that's why. That one's not loopable either.
No, I'm pretty sure it is.
How?
Maybe, I don't know. I think
In
yeah. I
the
think
middle?
I think it
Must
looks
be in the
the
middle.
bubble. I'm not sure.
The end point definitely isn't, but
This one looks very off. Yeah. What else do we have over here? Oh yeah, the other someone in the in the public server made fan art of this UI of like adding a delta, and I was like,
Install
oh, that looks pretty cool. So I just added it here before we decided to change it the entire UI. Oh yeah, this was the old design for them before Interstellar even. Interstellar didn't even use the 20 by 20 grid that Undertale uses.
you have to remind them.
Oh yeah, these buttons I'm pretty sure they were gonna be used
Yeah, we were originally gonna add letters shaking.
on the buttons. Yeah, I did an entire setting for them. Button wobble.
But then we didn't like it, so we stopped using it.
It still could have been cool for like some fights. But you know.
I think instead of it like wobbling like that, I think we'd probably make it so the letters were like separate and then it jitters instead of
I'm pretty
like
sure this was
wobbling.
no, I'm pretty sure this was inspired by how's it called? Story Shift.
Igor's story shift.
Yeah, by Igor Story Shift thumbnails. Yeah, and also these buttons I made myself. Because we were really struggling to come up with a style for the buttons. And style, good one, dude. A style for the buttons.
style.
Yeah, A style, A style, whatever. So I just ended up winging this in one day. This was for this attack. Instead of that, it would like do a jump scare.
Yeah.
Animation for an attack, okay, it's for the jump scare as well. I don't know why I took like 2 days for making this animation. Oh, this one's just not found. Oh, that
The
one's for-
GIF where
oh yeah, because
was
it's
uploaded
Tenor.
must
It's
have been deleted.
Tenor. It's from Undertale Yellow. What else? The binds. This was a concept that Frost made for the how's it called? For the refuge.
yeah, it looks really cool.
It's really cool. Unfortunately, we never ended up finishing the refuge. I don't know why I did that.
Oh god.
Yeah, I was very bored that day. I'm pretty sure. Bored. I need to send this to Marcy, don't I?
You sent it to Marcy.
Well, I'll send it to Marcy. But I really.
This is 2023, so this would have been whenever the meme was started.
Yep. This was an idea someone had for the attack. For one of the attacks. Oh, this was the bind from Undertale Yellow. Again, Undertale Yellow had just released, so I took another inspirator for that.
Yeah, bro. I just realized we never put a jump scare warning on this game.
I mean, yeah, but to be fair, that
There was no jump scare. There was no warning. There was no warning screen in this game. Pretty sure.
yeah, because that is normally what I love doing in a game. Yeah, 2 panels, 1 fails holding stick. 10 monsters, maybe smooth turn, creepy face jump scare or something like that. And then I made like, you know, the one in like an afternoon. Yeah, these were the previous icons. As you can see, they were like, they had like very clearly different styles. I like the dagger. The dagger one is pretty good. And the hard one also maybe, but like, I made a I don't know why I made a
can't see anything.
spreadsheet for this.
Because you made a spreadsheet for everything.
Yep.
The OG Fire World sprites.
Yeah, the leaf sprites. Walking face. Yeah.
Yeah, he was our mascot.
Yeah, that was our mascot, Flowey with Jordans or whatever that is.
I don't know. I think it was Arno Carr who started that bit because Flowey like he has to like whenever he's chasing you he has to friggin' pop up from the ground. Like he has to go into the ground to pop up to
Yeah.
chase you. He has no legs.
Yeah, we were also kind of waiting for 40 to make a better overworld engine because ours sucked. The one I made sucked. Is this name correct? Is this name correct? Is this name?
I don't know.
Progress is going correct.
What the frick is that?
That was Frisk. That was the Frisk placeholder. I tried to like animate a little bit, and yeah. Oh yeah, you added the thingy time here.
Oh yeah, because we didn't add a save file thing.
Yep. Pretty sure there's not much else. Yeah, the phrase, but the back text engine.
There was a time when we were making the overworld engine, and we were trying to code in slopes, and there was a build where if you touched the slope, the game would close.
Yep.
Like, there was no like crash warning, or the game wouldn't freeze. You would just touch the slope, and it would close immediately.
You know
I
what's
don't
the
know
funny
how
thing?
that happened, but
You know
what?
what's the funny thing? I have never been able to recreate that in a clicking game.
yeah, I honestly don't know what we did.
I
don't-
no idea. I have never seen a clicking game think so hard on something that
Like,
it just closes.
It didn't even freeze or anything. It just closed. What?
Yeah, I don't think there's anything else to really showcase.
Yeah, we got like a whole.
Oh god, the visualizer that you started to make.
Yeah,
Think
because
those
we wanted to
fans.
spice up. We wanted to spice up the YouTube channel, but
Yeah, I
never
wanted
got
to
around
do
it
stuff
yet.
for the YouTube channel. I have 3 things playing music at once, Jesus Christ.
Well, I know I never got around to it because my PC wasn't powerful enough during that time, but it is now, so I can definitely run this better.
Okay, I guess. I like it. I don't know. I want to work on this better. The game's cancelled, my dude. I guess if we...
No, I said I can work on this better.
okay. Yeah, this was the concept that you did. Yeah. Oh yeah.
The only reason this channel exists is because yeah.
Oh yeah. How's it called? CRD wanted to do some an actual animatic of this.
Cardboard.
Yeah, cardboard. I don't know. I think it was pretty cool.
That's a cool sans frame. I can't lie.
Yeah. Oh god, the old visualizer.
And one from 2023.
And I feel sad to realize I'm a spider where that's one to made it or at least posted like this. Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah, yours was the last one, like one of the last sprites that was made.
The art by Dark Chaos. Dark Chaos always makes amazing art. This is beautiful.
They absolutely cooked. I think they carried this game.
Yeah, no, if it wasn't for them, the art in itself would be so bad. Jesus Christ.
The rooms. I don't know. I mean, it really depends on the future.
Yeah.
I may come back and take ownership of this game someday in the future, but for right now, I'm way too busy with the stuff I'm working on.
Yeah,
So
for right
in the
now,
meantime,
it's staying for everyone. I guess. Oh yeah, we could show this one. This, I guess. I guess we could show the work in progress channel. It has like a bunch of stuff.
yeah.
The old Navstab look thing. I don't really like how this looks. Not gonna lie. Could be a bit fixed. Yeah, we had like crown closet for final Frogget. Final Frogget had like a picture of like the final Frogget, something like that.
Yeah,
Women
each
Shadows would live in a hole.
what's that? Each hard mode resort member would have their own room, so you get to go in there.
Yeah, since how's it called? Since Women Shadow had like says that it smells of a nightshade plant or something like that. I was like, okay, might as well add that in the room. They had like a old washing plank because I'm pretty sure all of this stuff is based on dialogues. So like trampoline because frog, gambling because of course, a jar with
Yeah, we
flies,
gotta have that.
a crown closet. That guy lived in a hole.
I'm pretty sure we were gonna add gambling to here somewhere.
Kind
in the
of. It
resort.
was not going to be gambling, but it was going to be probably be a mini game. Yeah, the wings with the effect so that you can add it to any effect. Yeah, this is the sprite that Fassi made.
Yeah,
I think that looks pretty
Elmaster made
cool.
this face.
I think it looks pretty cool, though. I would love it if it was like a bit more dripping because it was meant to be
Honestly,
melting.
I think I prefer it without the face.
Yeah.
I think it looks more.
Yeah, no.
creepier.
This face sucks. This face just sucks.
I think maybe if it had like a like like the Lost Soul effect, but the Lost Soul effect was like black or something, so that would look pretty cool.
Probably yeah. Oh yeah, this is this is another room. Oh yeah, I guess they were
This
crystals. This was
was
the
yeah
crystals.
crystals. This was the rock falling room. I'm pretty sure.
Yep. I was going to add more decorations, but for now this was going to be how it looked. Was going to have rocks. There were again this place was going to be filled with like rocks, crystals, and stuff like that because they just
Yeah.
look pretty cool. And you
Oh yeah, how this
could
how this game started to be like back in like 2022 was Elmaster's IRL friend was playing Evan's DUSTTALE and he hated the hitboxes, so he asked Elmaster if he could like mod the game to fix them. Instead, Elmaster started making his own Evan DUSTTALE remake, then it sort of just started transforming from there.
yep, pretty much.
So if you want to thank someone, thank I don't care.
Yeah,
That's his name.
thank literally what is this?
He's in the server somewhere. He was actually he's a playtester. He was really good for finding bugs. Me and Elmaster would fix a bug and then he would find like 10 of them.
Yeah, just like start like friend requesting this guy, like
Yeah,
spamming
friend
the shit out of
requesting him.
him.
Friend request that guy and ask him to join your project. I'm telling you, he will find like he always there was a very old build where you could gain XP and I think he grinded that all day and got to like level 10 or something or level 12.
There is a juice
And
of
he
it.
was and by the way, there was only one enemy in the game and it was Frogget. And Frogget gave you like 5 XP or something. So he was just grinding Froggets all day.
Yep. Little kitty hat for the cave area or for the cabin. I'm sure we're at it. Hudson, however, was a very small segment. They will tell you they've been waiting for something to all the hard mode to activate. Yeah, that was the whole joke behind the hard mode resort. We were like,
Yeah, they're just waiting for hard mode to
you know, they
activate.
were like just like hiding in a cave or something. And they'd be like, yeah, like what are you guys doing here? Oh, we're just waiting for the hard mode. Suggestions cancel the game. I'll take it into account 2 years ago.
Well, guys, I know this looks bad, but this wasn't my idea. Please don't kill me.
Good suggestion.
Good suggestion tells me a year and a half later.
Yep. Did we pin anything here? Fish's name is Bobby.
Bubby.
Yeah, the fish. There was going to be a fish that was like just 1 pixel in a fountain. And we're going to call it Bobby. Why
Why don't you just go to the pinned message?
I'm trying to see if there's anything else that's interesting here. to showcase. Oh yeah, I wanted the Asgore theme to be the bereavement song because it's just pretty good. The bereavement.
What song? Oh,
The one by Classic with the. It's just so big. Bug report. If you go to the previous one, once you start 5 chats with vanilla, you go to the vanilla game screen and then you spawn a bounce. Señor de la noche.
I don't even know like how to. I don't know how you explain these bugs.
Mario found a ton of bugs. So
He
instantly
found
go
like
back.
freaking. He found menu buffering. He found a way to freaking buffer the menu.
Found a bug where if you go to the soft lock you can remove. The dialog box appears for frame when interacting with an even if you just have said. Oh, that's still not fixed, by the way.
If you enter rooms from the left side of the first one. Yeah, no, that was never fixed. I remember that. You
Yeah, no,
saved
I
for
don't-
like a frame during the fade.
Yeah, I think I fixed it for like a certain time, but
One
then
build.
it got unfixed.
I think the only way to fix that is like to make the fade longer.
Found a bug where if you run a perfect frame, you're gonna in the part where you can move in the first way, the speed is super high in the cutscene machine. Yeah, you could like get an insane mobility in that.
If speedrunners wanna use that.
What? You can dash to the cutscene areas? Oh yeah, forgot about that.
Look at first smarter look. Are they flipped?
No, it's just that the last frame of the dash.
You just screenshot the perfect time.
You can dash to the cutscene area. Hello, how you doing? Hi,
What the frick is
Fazzy.
Fazzy doing here?
Hello, Fazzy. Okay, Fazzy.
Okay, he must be, I think he's with his arrow. friend, I
Yeah,
definitely heard
sorry,
the
was
voice.
for the video. You cannot adjust the volume on the settings, so we set to 100%. You can move, run, and dash for a frame in the parts of country for the dialogue appears for a period of time. Oh yeah, you can. Yeah, that was the menu buffer that we were talking about. We had not coded this third sprite. I don't know how it appeared.
Yeah, no, there was no third button. Well, I think there was. I think it was for.
Who broke every single diagonal hitbox in the game?
You probably.
No, I don't think I did. So we fix this. Mario somehow found that with the right combination of keys you can move like this.
No, we should keep it.
I don't know. Mario finding
Sorry.
weird bugs.
Moonwalk.
You can select items that don't exist in the old one.
Wait, what was it?
Hmm?
What did I say? Scroll down.
Fix the bug by smashing it. I'm so scared of clicking essential because that has the password to every single DUSTTALE
Yeah,
Reimagined account.
Do not click that channel.
Yeah. Oh yeah. And to be more important in self-alert live cases, you have to work to the Hammer Resort, and in the Hammer Resort there will be a mini boss that can tell you the basic of that thing. I had an idea to use a username design to be Elderly Winston. We find in the bar of the resort. The Elderly Winston has been around since the beginning of the ruin. Has been aggravated that he can be found aware of, and no one so they don't know his name anymore. LARP, bro.
Larby. Bro,
LARP.
Toby, what were you on?
Toby. Yeah, Hammer Winston. But yeah,
Thanks, Toby, bro. Larpy.
LARPy. But yeah, that is pretty sure everything from Reimagined.
Yeah, goodbye, everyone. I hate you.
Am I missing anything? Do you all have any questions? Why am I getting pink here? Finally, what I think now is only gonna be by Fuzzy, Fuzzy jump scare. I'm getting ping. Why am I getting ping? Oh, what the fuck am I? What? Oh, okay. Anyways, if I don't think I'm forgetting anything.
No, I think that's everything.
Yep, I think that's pretty much everything.
And this is the old.
Yeah,
Because the
this is
team
the-
server used to be on the public server.
Yeah, no, that's why we have this thing called IC event code user. I remember we had VCs like this channel, this little channel. And then we got like, the team expanded so much that we were like, okay, we might as well make like a full dedicated server on it.
Yeah, and also having the team chat in the public server is not a good idea because you accidentally send something in the wrong channel.
Yep. Hello, Internet.
Hey. Was good.
We're streaming.
We are live on stream on YouTube.
Oh wait, this is live?
Yep.
Yeah. Hey everyone! You want to know Interstellar's location? right now?
Okay, okay. So I should. Oh, you. Oh, you.
Oh. Hello, Fasty.
Hey guys,
Oh, hi, Fazzy.
I'm on a live stream. Woohoo!
Yeah, no, yo,
I didn't know this was live.
Hey, this is Fazzy's
Oh.
real name.
dude.
I wanted to
Monk-
play some sounds so there was like fart noises on your stream forever.
Well, guys, stop! I'm not the downfall of DUSTTALE Reimagined. I swear to God, it wasn't me.
No, no, no.
It was you. Everything was you.
That's the way Terminator, Flower Terminator. Under
Yeah,
no devlogs for 7 months. Quinn,
Let's
do your
do it,
thing. Yeah, I love this stuff. We had like 17 billion dogs.
Yeah,
Oh,
because
God.
Quinn wrote the entirety of the ruins in like a day or two.
Yeah,
Yeah. I low-key kind of forgot about that.
yep.
That was like, how
Maybe
many
the
years
real
ago?
DUSTTALE
2?
Reimagined was
Pretty
the
much.
friends we made along the way. This is actually true. Without DUSTTALE Reimagined, I wouldn't be here.
Yeah,
And
pretty much.
that is not a joke. I would not be here.
Honestly,
Have you shown
yeah.
the music yet?
I have shown the
Yes.
music. I have some songs of music. I've shown the new
Okay.
case that you did.
Yeah, yeah.
I
I feel like I could do better now, but
Yeah.
it's not bad.
I mean, the game is
Honest-
cancelled. so, like,
Yeah.
Honestly, if there's one thing I wish we could have done with Reimagined,
Hmm?
is
What?
probably do one more version of Friendly as Pellets.
I think the
Elmaster
one
Elmaster talked about remaking some songs, so we might come back and remake some songs just for the SoundCloud page for people.
Now,
who-
what about Dance
Okay.
of Bones? No, I'm joking.
Okay,
That's a-
and
that's a
my
whole
cue
new-
to leave.
that's a
That's
whole new
my
song.
cue to leave.
Well.
Oh,
Isn't it
God.
crazy how DUSTTALE Reimagined and Dance of Bones are like the two games that made us where we are now?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember joining Dance of Bones because Elmaster was like, "Oh yeah, I found this game," and like they're asking for coders, but no one was joining. And I'm like, "Hey, can I join?" He's like, "Yeah, sure." And that's how I met Fazzy.
So
I
we all met,
gen-
yeah.
No, Fassi like saw you applying and was like, "Hey, is this guy tough?
Is this
What
guy
can I-"
good?
And I'm like, bro, I work with them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If anything,
My
I do want to.
friends.
I do want to go back to Dance of Bones eventually. I just don't have the time.
Yeah, new owner.
For real, for
Okay.
real.
Yeah. My burden is free.
I literally
I
saw
just-
the game trail page for game was one of the project was doing. Which one? Dance of Bones or DUSTTALE Reimagined?
Thinking I wonder how the project is doing. I'm pretty sure they meant Reimagine. I do not have the reactive images for you guys. How do we even set those up?
They're ghosts.
I don't know.
Reactive images? Like
Yeah.
for your stream?
Yeah, if you look in the
Uh.
stream, I have like one for myself and for Mongo. For myself, I'm
I
pretty
can
sure.
find something.
How to detect them? I said they
Oh,
have like
yeah.
Use a
70
web, you have to
billion.
use a
so-
website. Forget.
Yeah.
I don't
Ah.
think we ever. Oh yeah, I don't think I ever announced it publicly that Dance of Bones was.
Yeah.
Oh.
Bro has to announce
this-
stuff.
Well,
Yeah.
to summarize it for the the 6 viewers in this chat right now, Fazzy gave ownership to Interstellar, and then yeah.
I just kind of
That's
forgot that it existed. If I'm gonna be so honest with you, I need to go back to doing that eventually.
Yeah.
One day. One day.
I
Yeah.
think Reimagine for me, for example, might be a thing that I just sometimes go back to and make like stuff. For example, I want to kind of do like a concept for the Void theme, like a full Void theme or whatever.
Yeah,
Not sure if I'll ever complete it or post it or anything, but I might do it in my free time if I'm bored enough and I have the time.
hello
Oh,
Quinn.
Gwen.
Like I did say, I might come back to this one day, but it's a big maybe. I need to get some projects off of my hands, and after that, I might come back to this one day. But if not, you'll probably see like music from time to time being released, and just like it'll probably be like stuff like, oh, we found this old concept from years ago that we forgot to show. Here, see it
Yep.
or whatever.
See ya in 19 billion years.
But yeah.
Pretty sure.
If all right, guys, if Waking Nightmares gets 1,000 wish lists, we'll come back to Reimagined.
Okay,
No
who
one-
are you again?
No,
Time to
no one.
promote.
I love how no one even knows what that is. But yeah. Anyways, I think
mean,
yeah.
Insert plug
Shit,
here.
like I said, if anything, I'd love to continue as a novel.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
I think we like I think the idea of like turning it into a comic was good. However, I just do not have the time or motivation right now.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh.
but if
Does Quinn
y'all
have
couldn't
a-
tell, I'm pretty experienced writing long things. If you can tell, I just finished writing a 52,000 word document in the span of a month.
No, do not worry, Queen. I haven't doubted you for a second.
I
You
gotta
made
record my lines for that.
you made like
Me too.
7 or 8 docs of the lore of Reimagine from the rewrites, and to the point.
Gosh.
From the point of like whenever I put like DUSTTALE Reimagined overall rock for real this time, the first phrase in the dog is "Queen, do your thing."
And I've got experience with like writing full game things now too, because like when I made DUSTTALE Lucas, I did a full thing of that now finally. That was my very first full game project I actually finished writing.
Wait, the writing for Obitos is finished?
Yes. Every single room,
Jeez.
battle, encounter, everything. And that's like 38,000 words alone.
Mhm.
Yeah, yeah.
So-
Mm.
Probably will fight you.
Just this year alone, I've written 2 full game things, or just full things entirely.
Okay, yeah, okay. This is the old plot. I guess we can show this one, and this will be pretty much it. Falling to the underground. This is for the pacifist route. The plot. Falling to the underground, then you enter the next room. Cloud will ambush you and trap you with lines. This is the old. This is a bit of an old lore, but whatever. That's what
But
you
yeah,
basically.
essentially, would I be able to talk about my project along with your thing, talking about it? real
Sure. I
quick?
mean, this is stream mostly about Reimagined, but I don't think people would mind.
So, yeah, like DUSTTALE Reimagined will be talked about briefly. Like again, when we talk about for my little video idea that I've been making called like DUSTTALE Over the Years, which it'll be briefly talked about there as well.
And I'm in that video too.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm also.
I
I'm
think
also
I think almost everyone here is in that video. Everyone but Interstellar.
Interstellar is not there.
Yeah.
Interstellar, you
Huh?
quickly make a DUSTTALE thing so that you can be in Quinn's video.
Interstellar wrote the script for my DUSTTALE, so I guess he's kind of in it.
Yeah,
I like
technically, yes.
I mean, Interstellar, I'd be happy to have you if you want to help. If anything,
Interstellar.
just like I need someone to just like look over my writing. Just,
Fazzy,
like,
Quick.
shut the fuck up.
No, that's fine.
Quick, make a DUSTTALE take.
Quick, a DUSTTALE thing, dude.
I
Oh,
don't
the
wanna
virus
add-
kills everybody. Oh, wait, no, that's just us playing again.
I don't want to add more because 60 is enough. 60 is more than enough.
Make
yeah,
it 61.
add 7
Well,
more.
you should. And I was gonna say add 9 more.
Add 7 more.
Okay, wait, hold on.
67.
Oh god.
Oh, yeah,
Mongrel. From
you'd be fine with
Okay,
like
so-
reviewing the thing in Interstellar if you'd like.
Yeah, I'm down. Also,
That's
Monks,
like I said, it's a lot of words.
it's fine. Moncrief, from the top of your head, name as many DUSTTALE takes as you can.
Frick you, bro. DUSTTALE
can-
by Evan. DUSTTALE Dusk. DUSTTALE Obitus. DUSTTALE Reimagined. DUSTTALE Brotherly Love. DUSTTALE
Undertale to Dust.
That's Undertale to Dust. Undertale 2014. Disbelief.
2014
with
is
Dust.
not a DuckTale hack.
Is it
For
not?
Lexi's DuckTale's peak.
Oh yeah. Freaking. I forget what that's called though. It's like.
Do Dust
It's
Belief
just called like
count?
Undertale in Japanese or something.
Do Dust Belief
It's,
count?
I have it. It's on mine as well. Hold on. Let me pull it up.
Frick.
Because of Lexi's. Let's see.
I Dust Shane.
Oh
never mind,
that's-
I don't
oh,
have,
yeah,
like-
that's it.
I don't have like I have Lemspielt. Yeah, because that one's Kazakhstan.
Because it's hard to say because there's so many DUSTTALE takes that just has the name DUSTTALE and
Yep.
nothing else.
TD
It's just
DuckTale.
called DUSTTALE.
TD DuckTale.
Well, to be fair, that says Team Delusional's DUSTTALE. But like what I mean is a project just called DUSTTALE.
Yep, fair enough. Big mistake. DuckTale, big mistake.
DUSTTALE Spear of Vengeance.
DUSTTALE, the murderous comedy.
Oh, true.
There's
Dust-
Genocide's End. There's
Do-
I Miss You.
Do Dust Belief count?
No.
Rival,
I was gonna say Disbelief with Dust.
I already said that.
Oh, you said that. Oh, fair enough.
the genocide and
Undertale Fanatos technically.
Yeah, I guess.
There's DUSTTALE Just Us.
you have that
There-
one. Wait a minute.
Sans game.
Sans game. I
Isn't
don't
that
know.
Just Us?
Oh
That
yeah,
is-
that is just us. It was originally
Yeah.
called Sans game.
There's Monstrate technically.
yes,
I'm not sure if
Monstrate and, Monstrate and what? I got to talk this out the other day actually. It was very fun.
I mean,
DUSTTALE, big mistake.
actually, yeah, technically it is a DUSTTALE, I guess. Or at least it originally started out as one. I'm not sure on the state of it now.
Yeah, I can do that.
I need to ask.
Oh yeah, this will. I forgot about this plot point. Same thing happened until you reach the grotto, where Toriel will tank hits from the monsters that you attack and will end the battles herself. You'll only be able to kill monsters when Toriel is not with you. However, you'll have to betray kill them, the tutorial warning monsters in the area to be cautious with you. Toriel will
Like how-
get progressively angry at you for attacking monsters until she won't be able to stand it and will just fight you herself before you're able to go to her house. She'll fight you in the refuge. Once
I
you-
completely forgot to talk about Obitus, and that's mine.
Oh god. Even more stuff to talk about.
Like there's a multitude of DuckTales, and there's probably so much more I haven't talked about, but I still think 60 is enough.
Yeah.
Wait, hold on. What was that one DUSTTALE thing? Where it was like Sans in a church.
I
It's
don't-
not.
Frickin-
Yeah, Ida-chan. It was
Yeah,
Ida-chan.
yeah, that's same. We already
I
mentioned
thought you were
that
talking
one.
about freaking SP DUSTTALE.
I wasn't talking about SP DUSTTALE, though that is a take. I forgot about SP.
I don't
if I'm
like
gonna
that
be
game.
real with you.
By the way, over the course of that month of just researching and writing, people actually learned so much about DuckTales, and so many of them just blend in and just are very similar.
It's
I mean-
Imagine over Green Gaster face.
I mean, how else are you meant to make a game about Sans killing everyone? And it's really hard to make that different because every idea's already been
One
done.
of my favorites that I've seen was one called Undertale to Dust Realm, where Flowey essentially just resets the world and kind of like inverted fate, but instead of resetting the world to like his image and idea, like a forced pacifist, he recreates it in a way for a world for Kara to re-enjoy the world. So like kind of like a genocide version of inverted fate.
Well, DUSTTALE Reimagined is cancelled. We're about to start DUSTTALE Deimagine or DUSTTALE
Oh, yeah!
Reimagined.
Hold on, Elmaster. This reminds me. Wasn't there like some time when we were thinking about changing the name of Reimagined?
I think,
Again, probably.
I don't think we were. I think there was numerous comments asking us to change it.
Yeah, I think maybe no, but I think we did like think of it, and that's why you made a new logo for Reimagine. I was like, hell no, we already remade the logo 7 billion times, and no one will be able to recognize us if we change the name again.
I think
Oh
our
my God.
defense. I think our defense was the DUSTTALE name is iconic, and also it's. I think the DUSTTALE name is more of a brand thing than like
Yep.
what the actual game is about. Because
Yeah.
DUSTTALE isn't about Sans. DUSTTALE is the concept of a character going insane and killing. It's not just about
Yeah.
Sans.
For me, DUSTTALE, the
for-
concept
it
of
all depends
DUSTTALE
on, like,
was more the race for determination.
you'll be able to see a lot depending on the method of going insane. Whether it be through like there's some that I've seen through fun value, from manipulation, from from memories or deja vu per se.
Fun value.
Yeah, fun value.
I
is
know
one
that
of them.
song.
Okay.
Anyway,
I'm kidding.
yeah, I think.
Oh, I get it.
Yeah.
My friend's song.
Hey guys, check out Fazzy on YouTube. He's made a whole bunch of songs. One of them being what's it called?
Friend inside me.
Insert plug here.
I can
called,
flag it to the 6 people that are
friggin'
watching this
The
stream.
Living Dead. That's a good Fazzy song. You should go listen to that.
Anyways, I think
Living
we're
Dead.
gonna
Cool.
wrap things up because it's been 3 hours since we started this stream. 3 hours of just
All right.
makes sense.
doing stuff. I guess I'm not sure if I'll be able to upload the build today or maybe tomorrow. But yeah.
It'll be on Undertale's anniversary, so you have to wait 2 months.
Like a little scrap
Word.
build. That'd be fun.
I don't think one final thing that I wanna say that I think it's pretty funny is I'm pretty sure that we or like most of the people in the team said that we should remake the Grotto's theme.
Yeah,
I don't know.
me included.
Yep.
That's understandable.
In my opinion, I'm pretty sure. Well, not in my opinion. For me, the Grotto is one of the better OSTs in the game. think it's
I
just
think
a
my, I think my only, for me, was it just didn't fit the rest of the soundtrack.
Is
Like,
it
it is-
playing
it
right
is-
now?
Yeah, it's the
Yeah.
one that's playing right now.
It's a
Yeah,
good
I would
song.
say-
It just doesn't fit the rest of the soundtrack, in my opinion.
I would say it's a little too repetitive, but other than that, it's not a bad song.
It's meant to be.
Yeah, no,
like,
I'm not saying it's a. I'm not saying it's a bad song. I just think it doesn't fit the rest of the soundtrack.
That's fair.
If you think that I would be the best fit or like name it or select like a novel.
It uses some. Oh yeah, it has, fancy funny enough, it has a core line motif.
Damn, they're introducing that one early.
You know, the reason was, I already explained this to everyone in the chat before, but basically, the idea of the grotto was that, you know how the underground was speculated to be before just the ruins, right?
Yeah.
And until before it expanded into the entirety of the underground that we know. Well, the idea is that since obviously they didn't have the core, they had to get like energy from somewhere, right? So the idea that they had is like they got energy from natural resources such as like magical stones or like gems or something like that. So the grotto was the place that they got their energy from. So that's why it uses the core line motif.
Okay.
Walter
That's
White would
pretty
really like this
cool.
game.
My name is Walter Hartwell White. I live at 308.
I had a lot of ideas for like what's it called, how to link this game and Undertale together in terms of like the new areas and stuff that we have planned. Some of the stuff was like pretty weird, like for example, again, the Sans overworld fight. Pretty sure that was just for like adding the mechanic for the sake of it, but you know.
That's fair. I'll definitely at some point remake my DUSTTALE soundtrack too. But this is, you know.
I think
it'll
that
be a
one
while.
holds up pretty well, and like the concepts
Yeah.
are
Big
pretty
Mistake's
cool.
a pretty good song.
Yeah. Oh, I can't wait to do that one day. It's gonna be cool. But Undertale seems to be doing less and less well on my channel, so I'm definitely gonna do like a Delta Rune pivot for a while. I'm already working on my next one.
That
It'll be pretty cool.
I
T-shirt.
mean, you gotta follow the Deltarune trend because the chapter font just came out.
You're,
For
you're
real.
teasing the people in the chat right now, I guess.
I mean, my versus Susie video does say to be continued on it, so.
Lamau.
Yeah, but there's a lot that there's a lot of big stuff. We could run a lot of different things.
Yeah.
Yay.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I can't wait.
I guess
Ooh.
we'll leave to saying because I saw some people that were like, "Oh, why did you guys apply to under event if the game was going to be cancelled?" I've said this
We didn't know
multiple.
that.
Yeah, I've said this multiple times. The idea was always to finish the game. Like, obviously, if we weren't planning to do that, then we wouldn't have applied to under event at all. Want to leave that very clear.
We'll see.
I wanna.
A lot of the times that does have to be the case. It's like a great motivation boost to be able to like promote a thing, and then it kind of just like drops because of just like the after, like the pressure of it.
Yeah.
Or if you just lose passion for something, you know, you're not really planning to cancel something months in advance. I mean,
Yeah,
you're gonna feel
people-
different in a while.
Yeah.
That's my main issue with the internet. People act like, oh, why make a game in the first place if you're gonna cancel it? We don't know that. What do you think? Like in 2022, we thought, okay, in 2026 we're gonna cancel the game, but we're gonna make the game anyway. Like we don't
Word.
plan that.
Yep.
We don't like stuff happens and
Life.
and you
Yep.
telling you telling us, oh, there's another one down the gutter or another one down the drain. That's just giving us more reason to cancel it. Like, what if we did bring this back one day? Then we're just making a game for ungrateful people. Like, the amount of people I've seen where a game either gets rebranded or gets canceled, like, over ambition or something like what was it? Man, what's this trend of with Game Jolt games getting canceled? Like, I hate it. It's so stupid.
Yeah, that is
Like-
fair. I do tend to ignore those kinds of comments because, like, you
Yeah.
know,
It's like it was really weird to see those recent comments like right after cancel. It's just like, okay.
Yeah.
Kind of makes sense why a lot of the other big creators tend to disable comments. It kind of makes sense.
I don't like it when people disable comments. I want to be able to see criticism, be it good or bad. Even if I
I've
guess
never
in this
shouted
case,
hate much.
it's not much criticism, but you know. Oh yeah, it's because you haven't seen the comments, Fassy. But yeah.
Yeah, I will say in my like experience with hate, usually hate feeds hate. So if you're replying to hate comments, you're just gonna get more. And I think the best way to combat hate comments is to just act like they're not even there. Don't delete them. Don't
Yeah.
block the person.
I mean,
like,
yeah
you know.
and no. I always try to reason with the person to see why they are quote unquote hating. I always
Yeah,
like to
I
do
mean,
that. But if
yeah, I
if
think
they're
there's
just
a difference.
if you're just stuck on their own idea, then yeah, there's nothing I can do. Then just stop replying.
I think there's a difference between criticism and just, you know, someone hating to hate. Like,
Yeah.
that's kind of what I mean. If someone's criticizing, like, this mechanic I think needs work, yeah, I mean, you can reply to them. I don't think that's a problem. But if someone's like, this is straight, like, ASS, I don't know, I'm not swearing, but...
This is-
I already swore a bit on accident, so yeah, I guess it's okay.
Frick. Well, Master, you're going to the jail.
I'm going to
Sorry,
jail.
Buckaroo.
bro. I think,
Buckaroony?
but yeah, I think that is it. I guess the last thing, again, I said this 3 times already now. I think the last thing I will say was like, some people have asked why are you not giving ownership. The whole reason for it is basically I don't like when a fan game is considered to be the quote-unquote official one, and the other ones are just takes of a fan game. It's like, why are there takes of a fan game? That's like a weird concept to me. It's like make your own thing, dude.
Yeah.
Like, if you wanna get inspired by my thing, or like even try to remake it for some reason, go for it. I would say, from my opinion, I would say do your own thing. But if you wanna try to remake this thing that I made, then feel free to do so. I will not stop you. But yeah, I will not be giving an official ownership to anyone because I don't feel that like that's right.
Yeah. And if people want to make a game inspired off of it, I think that's fine.
Yeah, no, that's completely fine. I think it's always cool when like people make stuff. But yeah.
Yeah.
That is probably it for the stream. I think
Yeah.
I'm gonna close it up now and probably...
Thank you all, goodbye.
Yeah.
Everybody go to my YouTube channel, please. Subscribe.
Like,
Thank you.
subscribe, and hit that bell. As we're gonna make like 2 uploads. I guess maybe
One
for
live
the
stream a week.
somehow maybe for the OST. Maybe for the
Yeah.
OST showcased in the video, I would like ask the people who made some tracks if it's okay to still release them. But yeah, after that, probably not much else apart from the build.
Yeah. Let's make a Deltarune version of DUSTTALE Reimagined and call it Ultimate Designer Ad. Just like Undertale Deltarune
Lamau.
or Noodlin. Oh
Some-
my god.
Someone did ask me, are you going to record the build and then post it on YouTube? I might do that, just in case of like people do not want to like try it out and just want to see the gameplay of it or something. I might do that. It might take a little bit because again I'm pretty busy. Already making this build and this stream is like taking up a lot of time from other things that I could be doing. But you know, I feel like it's the right time with Quinn working on the DUSTTALE video.
So right now it's just kind of like voice recordings, getting everything set up. But by the way, I moved it to August 10th to get it for a little bit more time.
Okay, thank God. You know, I'm gonna be so honest. If it wasn't Quinn, if it wasn't for your thing, I would have taken so long to make this live stream, make this announcement or anything. It would
But I
have
was able to help
stayed
out
on
in a
a
way.
maybe. Yeah, it would have stayed on a, like, oh, maybe I made the comic, maybe I did something, and then it would have never happened.
Yeah. I kind of like live streaming. Well, not that it's my stream, but it's kind of nice. Maybe I'll stream
Yeah.
something.
Yeah,
Yeah.
maybe I'll stream someday.
Yeah, no, I think live streams are always pretty cool.
Yeah.
You need to be a bit
Yeah.
careful to not show like anything that you don't want to show. Like for example,
I mean, to be fair, that's because you have one
Yeah.
monitor.
no, but the thing is, for example, I don't wanna. I have like the other project that I'm making. I don't wanna spoil that.
I gotta clear my desktop. It has like 100 songs on it, just like Dust Trust X, freaking, I don't know, just a million things on
You
it.
know. Yeah, for
Games
example, I
that-
was like,
They're
You
gonna
need to
be
stop
leaked if
using
I-
your desktop.
You know,
need
for
to
example,
organize
I
your
click-
folders.
I
Yeah.
almost clicked on like the DUSTTALE Reimagined dev server. I almost clicked on a channel called Essential that basically has all the passwords to the fucking accounts. So
Oh,
like that would be
no.
I
pretty
don't know how
bad.
I don't know how you're so trustworthy. I'd be scared giving my team members access to a game account. Like what if
We're
one
all
day they just
making the
hate
game,
me?
dude. We're all
Yeah,
making the game.
what
If-
if one day they hate me and they decide to freaking hack the account?
Yeah, that's a horrible idea, but I mean,
Then I
I
would-
guess I'm gonna log in and turn it into Fazzy now.
I mean, I still hold access to the game, Joel. So if something like that were to happen, I would be like, hey, this account got hacked. We're re-uploading everything to this other account, and I would
That's
have
the
learned
game.
from my mistakes. But like, you know,
Yeah.
Hey
For
guys,
now, I
this
don't
is-
think
this is us
anyone-
telling you to hack the account.
I'll
Please
learn
don't
my
use it.
I'll learn from my mistakes if it happens.
if it happens,
Shut up.
but then until then, I
I
don't
don't
need to
know, that
learn
sounds
jack shit.
You don't have a team server for freaking Waking Nightmares, so that will never happen.
No, I have like a WhatsApp group chat in which I send random audios every like day, and which it's just me and Julio
Oh, can I be there?
in WhatsApp.
Yeah, I have
WhatsApp?
it on WhatsApp, sure.
Oh god. Oh no. Anyways, I've said this like 3 times already. Thank you all for coming. I shall end the stream right here. I shall upload more stuff like in the coming days, including the build and such. But yeah, thank you guys for being here, and we'll see you.
Goodbye, fellers.
Yep, see ya.